Do it live. Good job. That's a good opening.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
This is Marilyn. She's our friend.
It's me.
It's me.
Alright, I'm taking it off already because I don't think anybody will be able to hear me.
They can't. I can't even hear you, and I'm
Yes.
right next to you.
Yeah, so it's done. And it's hot in here, so I need to unzip this.
Yeah. Do it.
Woo!
You looked great.
Thank you.
Show off your super obscure...
The
Russian...
first ever Russian horror movie?
Yes.
V?
I have seen that, or rather, seen that it is streaming on Shudder, but haven't actually watched it yet.
It's good.
I recommend it. It's very good. It's a little slow in the beginning, but the end of it is great.
Yeah.
What?
For
Okay.
some reason, the cover that
door.
they have on Shudder turns me off. It's like people climbing out of a cross or
Yes.
something.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, I love
And
that.
it's just...
Man's like, no.
No.
I don't
No.
like that shit.
I mean, it's scary. There's a lot of creepy ass creatures at the end of that.
Hello, Luke.
I love creeper movies.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Luke.
I'm so excited we're watching this, by the way. Oh, Jesus
God.
Christ. My excitement choked you.
Yes. Well, both of you are very big Halloweentown fans, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Yes.
a great movie.
So
They could remake this movie with Marilyn as the lead.
yes.
I totally.
Like, I could be the grandma or the mom at this
No!
Sure.
No, you're grown up
We're not
Marnie.
a teenage girl.
No, you're grown up Marnie.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What's
see?
Marty up to now?
Doing what
Change
you're
her name to
doing.
Marilyn.
Doing what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah, being amazing and having an amazing setup in the back. I just need to point that out.
Got the spooky lights. We have a
spooky.
bucket.
I know, we have a spooky bucket.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have cool art and
That's true.
everything, and
True.
I've got my, wrong way, medical model, and then of course all of our blow molds, but the medical model is always out.
Yes.
Yes.
That always needs to be out, just in case. You
It's
never know.
important. I've got to know where the things go.
Always.
Hello, Ben, by the way.
Oh,
How's it going?
Oh, hi, Ben.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Ben.
Oh, hi.
Oh no,
Buddies.
it's asking.
I have a
it's
jar of
asking me
dirt.
to enter something.
Sorry, I need to not talk over Marilyn.
It's okay.
I
I'm
wasn't
just
saying
glad-
anything important, I promise.
No.
I'm glad that you guys have a love for this film because I like it.
I thought you were going to say I'm glad you and Marilyn have a rapport, and I was like, you don't even know.
No, but you do.
Yes, we do.
So may I ask, Danny, did you see this as a child?
Yes, I did. Yeah, this was my jam when I was little. What was I gonna say? I had a huge crush on the character that ends up being a goblin in the end. Spoilers.
Damn.
But I know, I'm sorry, but yeah, the punk dude from Halloweentown. Yeah, I kind of have always had a thing for him. I don't know why. He's a dick, but he's not in the end. I don't know. He's great.
Well, it's funny because he's got that 90s rad dad attitude.
He's-
but he's definitely still a nice guy.
Yeah,
like,
he
he
is.
cares.
Yeah, and he's in the second one, and I think he's actually even more adorable in the second one because
Really?
he's nicer in
Oh,
the
okay.
second one. So
He's
yeah.
learned his lesson.
He definitely has.
Yeah.
I don't think
In the second one, is he good all the way through?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I wouldn't say it's mostly because, but it has something to do with him, kind of being in love with Marnie, obviously. But he's totally helpful the entire time. So that's fun.
Nice.
I remember Will watched the second one with me, which was very nice of him.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
They compared to 2 and 3, and I think there's a fourth one.
I think you're right.
The first one's so much better than all the rest of those.
Can you tell Marilyn to increase her volume?
We can increase Marilyn's volume.
Oh, we can do it for her.
I think that should work.
All right.
Check 1, 2. Is this better, guys?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Marilyn.
Can you hear Marilyn?
And hello, Sally.
Hello, Sally.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing all right.
Yes. I hope you're healing nicely.
Yeah, we watched the third one as well. I'm sorry.
When she's talking, you shush.
Oh, okay.
She's a guest.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
We
right.
must treat you with the utmost
you.
respect.
I'm a guest in this house, darn it.
Goddamn right.
I did not see it until I was 29.
Holy shit.
All right.
I did not have Disney as a child, so Ross is the one who actually introduced this to me. Since then, he has shown me the other 3, so I do believe you're correct. There are 4 in total,
Okay.
but I don't remember the other ones. I've fallen asleep for all of the other ones except for this one.
That's great. That's fair as
Yeah.
well.
Well, the thing about it also with the first one, like this one has a lot of good practical effects, a lot of good like prosthetics, and as the series goes on, they use more and more CG, which was very upsetting to me.
Yeah.
Because the monsters in this are really fun and cool.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's Mark Mothersbaugh that does the music for this first one. I'm not sure if that continues throughout the series, but
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
No.
No. I mean, he might have been a one and done, you know what I mean? He might have been like, no.
Yeah.
Might have read the script for the second one, went, no.
No, thank you. He does a lot of scores though, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I know he did the Rugrats theme.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then his filmography gets confused with Danny Elfman's filmography in my brain. So beyond the Rugrats and this, I can't tell you what the difference between the two is, except for Tim Burton's movies.
Thank you, Sally. By the way, I appreciate that. We came straight home from con. We were at a con called FearCon, which is a very small. I shouldn't say very small. But it is. It's
smaller.
It's a small horror film festival, I guess you would say. They do show horror films, and I was there, and so was Will with my family selling cupcakes and lots of other goodies and all that good stuff. So,
oh yeah.
So that's been fun. We had a good time. It's mostly just been fun, just sitting and hanging out and talking in between, doing what we do.
Yeah.
Although meeting people's fun too.
Yeah.
I guess.
We bought some cool art.
Yes.
Which is nice.
We did. Oh, babysitting, that's fun. And Luke, you talk over all of us. Always.
It's okay, Luke. We hear you loud and clear.
Happy week for Halloween.
Yes.
Yay!
Wait. No, because there's 2 more weeks, right?
Well, no, because the 30th and 31st are Saturday and Sunday, so I actually think it's a week.
Well, not next weekend, the weekend after.
I don't know.
Danny's like, I don't know time. I have no clue what day it is.
Time's a construct. Wait. And I don't.
What is today?
I don't believe in it.
I pulled out my calendar.
You did?
If it makes you guys feel better, I was like, I don't know what day it is.
They all blend together.
Yes.
In October for me.
They do.
So.
Marilyn, do you have your costume picked out?
It is going to be something that is handmade.
Oh.
And it is kind of coming together piece by piece as the creative member of my household actually puts the articles together. So I'm just going to be a generic Halloween creep.
Okay.
That's all I know.
Okay. That works.
Yes. That's awesome.
Ours have changed.
Well, they had to.
Originally we were going to be both versions of the Toxic Avenger. She was going to be Melvin before, and I was going to be Toxie after. But I couldn't get the mask in time.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to be Herbert West.
Yes.
And
I have no idea what I'm going to be.
Danny doesn't know. So
something. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm always like that for Halloween, unless I have like a concrete idea. I know I was going to be Frankenhooker, but I don't really want to freeze my ass off.
That's true.
So, you know. But yeah.
Is it starting to get chilly out there at night
Oh,
for you
yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting down to like the 60s now, which is super nice.
And that's cold for me. So that's enough for me to have to cover up because I'm a big wuss when it comes to the cold.
That's very true. That's
So.
very true. In Baltimore, it was hard for you to handle.
Yeah, it was.
Hello, Cameron. Hello, Dave. How's it going? Everybody's all queued up.
I need to pick mine. I actually want to text you about it. Yeah, text me all the time. Everybody text me.
Everybody text Dani.
Everybody message me.
God,
Yay.
it's really hot. I need to take this off.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm okay, but I guess it's different.
Well, you don't have a hoodie on.
No, I don't. Why would I? It's a dumb idea.
I was trying to be in costume. That didn't work.
I don't know if anyone's noticed. These may look like jack-o'-lanterns, but they're actually pineapples that look like jack-o'-lanterns, and I thought it was adorable.
It's a very adorable dress.
I love my dress. I want to make like an actual pineapple jack-o'-lantern now, but I don't know.
I thought about that.
I don't know how well that would go over.
Yeah.
I don't know how well that would happen.
We can do whatever the hell we want. If we want to get a pineapple and turn it into a pineapple lantern. Pineapple
Lantern?
Lantern.
God damn.
Look, I can't speak. Everybody knows this.
I know, it's cute. It's fine.
Okay.
You have an accent, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there Marilyn, is there a Colorado accent?
That's a great question. So I was born in Texas,
Oh.
and spent the first 12, 13 years of my life there. And then moved here, and everybody said that I had a Texas accent. But most of the people that live here, at least in the last 30 years, are transplants.
Mm-hmm.
So they're from California, Texas, and we get a lot of people from New Jersey here as well.
Ah.
Well, yeah,
So there's
Jersey sucks.
probably a Colorado accent, but I don't know if I've heard it because nobody I've met is like a native.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I gotcha.
That's totally weird.
Yeah,
That's kind of how Arizona is too.
not a lot of natives.
There's not a lot of natives.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people who have moved here from other places. So
Yeah.
Same thing in Arizona, kind of. It's actually pretty rare to come across a native. That's why when people ask me all the time, they're like, "Oh, you're from somewhere else?" I'm like, "No, I'm fucking born here." Don't assume.
Don't assume,
I'm a desert rat.
When anybody asks, I tell them I'm from here because I don't want to own up to being from Texas.
You know,
Understandable.
I get that, but I mean, I told people in Baltimore all the time I was from Arizona, and the only response I ever got most of the time was like, "Why the fuck are you here?"
How lovely.
Well, a lot of people said that, putting down Baltimore more than anything else. They're like,
Yeah.
"Why would you move to Baltimore?" And I'm like, "It's really not that bad here, guys."
The East Coast is full of angry people.
Oh yeah, the people on the East Coast are pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know about what.
Cold, and you're near the ocean. You're near the
Oh, boo-hoo, you're near the water. Wow. Your life must be so goddamn hard.
I was never an angry East Coaster.
No, you're not. You rarely get angry.
Yeah.
You're one of those guys who's like, you rarely get angry, but when you get angry, it's like, oh shit.
You don't push those people. You don't.
No.
And everybody pushes me. They're like, "Oh, let's see Will angry." It's like, why?
No.
Why do you want to do that?
No. I like to annoy you, but I don't like to make you angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Miss Cogsmith.
Hi, Miss Cogsmith.
All transplants.
Yes.
Yeah. Nobody likes where they live, right? I mean, that's I feel that's kind of a thing that happens, and then maybe.
Nobody likes where they're from. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, no one likes where they're from, and then they, sometimes they end up moving away.
I guess.
And then they come back, and sometimes they have a renewed, appreciation for it.
True.
And then sometimes they're like, no, this sucks.
True. Do you have that feeling, Marilyn?
Yeah.
Have you gone back to Texas since? And
Yeah.
So I went back to Texas to visit for the first time after being away for 11 years. And I visited family and reconnected with friends from elementary school, which was fun. And then I actually went and lived there for a couple years and hated it just as much as I did when I was a kid.
Okay.
Dallas specifically,
Mm-hmm.
I can only speak to, is boring and expensive and busy and all of the things that I don't like and why I enjoy Colorado so much.
Yeah.
I get
I
that.
miss Colorado. My cousin lives in Boulder, and I visited her a few times, or she used to live in Boulder,
Mhm.
and I fucking love it there. Like it's such a, I don't know. I just found like peace there. I think I don't know. I want to take Dani just because I love it. I absolutely love it there.
I want to go.
Well, if you guys come out this way, you can stay here. You'll have a nice warm bed to sleep in, and I'll feed you and show you around all the places, at least in the southern Colorado Front Range area. I get lost up north. Boulder,
Okay.
Denver is a little different, but still beautiful, and I'd be willing to drive you all around too. So,
Oh, sweet.
Well,
thank
thank
you.
you.
That's awesome.
yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
We're definitely going to make that happen.
Yeah.
Because,
I need
Colorado was already in the cards
I
anyway.
need to get out of Arizona.
You're
soon.
like, please, we need to leave.
I just at least need to go a little north for a little bit.
I know, we can go to, I mean, here's the thing though, you've never been to California, which, as somebody who is from Arizona, that's like fucking crazy. So, because if you live in Arizona, you go to California, like, it's nothing, you know what I mean? It's not, because it's like maybe it's like a 6-hour trip if you're driving, you know what I mean? I don't really feel it's that bad.
Mm.
Especially if you're gonna go just stay for the weekend.
I don't even have this on.
No, you don't.
I'm
So if you
super-
drive for 6 hours from where you're at right now, where in California does that land you?
Let's see. Probably just within California. But
like
I mean,
San Diego?
yeah,
Okay.
probably. Yeah. So you could probably make it there. LA's a different story because
Yeah.
it's just hard to get to LA anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. And Vegas is like probably even shorter than that. So. But he hasn't been to California, and there's no reason for us to
No.
not, take a little trip.
Yeah.
And that way you'll be near the water, somewhat.
Near some sort of water.
You gotta take you to water.
Some sort of ocean.
Will's a merman. I don't know if anybody knew this. But yeah,
Merman.
merman. Yes, it's so good. Oh my goodness.
Oh. YouTubing 5332. No. Sorry, no more exploration videos with Dan Bell. That's not ever going to happen. Sorry. But
Yeah. Sorry.
we do this now. We watch movies and talk about them.
Yes. This is us now.
This is who we are now.
Oh, and
There's a
and
lot
I'm his
less
girlfriend.
tetanus.
Less exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Less I don't have to wear a respirator anymore, which is nice.
You looked fucking hella cute in a respirator, though, I will say.
I feel like that's a weird thing to say. You look
Hello?
good.
You
guys are
You
my
look
favorite
good in a
couple.
respirator.
You're fucking looking at me, and you're like, that's weird. That's a weird thing to say. It's like,
As you look like that.
I look like a fucking clown.
Well,
By choice. Nobody asked me to do this.
that's true.
That's the weird part. Oh. Anyway, sorry. It's been a day, people. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, what, Luke, that is a good question. Just gonna address that.
Yes.
Anyway, ask Marilyn more questions.
Well, yeah, Marilyn, do you have any
Oh.
nice snacks for tonight?
Yes.
So we went to the Asian Pacific market today and I picked up a salted spicy egg chip and it's gross, so I won't be eating that.
She tried that recently too.
That's so funny. My mom got those same chips probably and gave one to me, and I went, "What the fuck?"
It tasted so much like an egg. I
It
was
did.
not prepared
It really
for the egginess.
It's too
The
much.
egginess.
Anything that they do cheese is usually pretty safe for me. You know what I mean? Like any of their cheese flavored stuff, I'm like, yes, this is fine.
Mm.
And by the way, Ben, I did not address your statement, but I will now. He did say that in hell there's no ramen, only noodles,
Oh.
which is horse shit, and I will not be going there.
No hell for
Will not be
Dani.
visiting.
Okay,
That's it.
so the egg chips are gross.
Yes. Yes.
We got some ting because they also do like Jamaican food there and Indian food. So we got ting and a few other things that are mostly for Ross. I'm not nearly as flavor adventurous as him.
Okay.
So I will probably just be making myself a delicious cup of hot tea.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
What is your go-to tea?
Oh, okay. So it's seasonal.
Okay.
The colder months, I like the Celestial Seasonings
Mm.
Cranberry Wonderland, I think it's called.
Okay.
It's a cranberry herbal tea, so it's caffeine free.
Okay.
In the summertime, I like caffeinated green tea, lots of sugar.
Nice.
That's good.
Awesome.
Do you like chai?
I do not. Chai tastes like dirt.
No! I'm so sad. She got me too. I thought she was just be like, I do, but she's like, I do not.
Not. No chai.
That's fine. It's acquired. You know what I mean? Oh, this is totally unrelated. I don't know why it made me think
Okay.
this. Have you had Turkish coffee before?
I feel like I have. It's very thick. It's like a shot,
Mhm.
right? But it's
Yes.
almost like a pudding texture.
Yep. Yeah.
Not that thick, but yes.
Okay.
I had that and some sort of cotton candy sugary tough dessert thing
Oh.
at a Turkish restaurant once.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
It was very good.
That
I don't know what it was
sounds
called.
It does sound good.
good. Werther's. Yeah, Werther's. I love Werther's. Marilyn, do you see the chat? Or are we just saying things and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So I don't see it in Discord, but I thought ahead after not knowing what you guys were talking about for a
Okay.
second and pulled up YouTube on my other monitor.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
thank you.
I
Yeah,
see it.
I wish I could just like throw it onto Discord, but I don't know how to do that. If I still can't figure out the Twitch stuff, so
It's okay. You're
yeah.
fine. Thank
I
you
gotta
for
figure
doing
it out.
that.
Yes.
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely.
It's very true. I'll just say this so if you haven't said it yet. If you need the movie, it's on Disney Plus. You can also rent it from any of the digital retailers. But I'm pretty sure if you don't have Disney Plus, you can get like a trial and just watch it with us.
I'm pretty sure y'all have Disney Plus.
I know a lot of you guys said you had Disney Plus
Yeah, a
last
lot of
week.
you said that, and I'm sure a bunch of you watched The Mandalorian, so you probably still have your subscription left over from that, right? Right?
Just going to assume that everybody watches The Mandalorian. What if
Are
they're
you
watching
fucking
WandaVision instead?
Oh, maybe.
Miss Cogsmith is goat candy.
Greatest of all time.
Oh!
Look, for all the old fogies, goat doesn't fucking mean goat anymore. It means greatest of all time. I don't know who the fuck came up with it. It's a fucking thing.
I thought Luke was just making a joke, like it's for
No.
goats.
No, we're fucking old.
We've hit the point.
Maryland's not. We are.
We're the yeah.
I'm 102.
Definitely older than you guys.
No. No.
Laz, hey man, what's up?
Oh wait. Laz is. Holy shit! It's
Cab driver is the best character. That's all he has to say, and he's peacing out.
Oh god damn it!
All right, Laz.
All right.
That's cool.
Thank you for gracing us with
Thanks
your
for
presence.
coming in.
Laz.
Drive-by opinion.
Yeah, right.
Hey, we appreciate it. Laz is rare.
Laz is good people.
It's a wild Laz.
Why? It's a wild Laz. He's just like walked across the stream, and they're like, hey, and then
Now
he's
look,
out.
wild Laz appeared. Everybody get your fucking master balls out.
There.
Yes. Fucking shit. Laz is now dabbed, and he's out. Oh wait, no, it's elbow cough. What the fuck?
Elbow cough?
Is it elbow cough or is it dab?
It looks like a dab to
I
me.
fucking give up.
I like to call the Dracula cough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
there
he's
you
like
go.
hiding his face.
People always want.
I'm
me to
sorry, I
laugh.
said a whole bunch of stuff behind my arm and nobody could probably
No,
hear
we
me
could-
because
We
I was
heard you,
talking
we heard
behind
you.
my arm.
It's a dab. Okay, he confirmed, and he's gonna stay.
Hey.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Old man. You know what? It's fine. I'm okay with being old at this point. I had my time in the sun. Now I can not. Now, what was it? On the latest John Oliver, he said something.
Oh my god.
He mentioned TikTok, and then he said the social media platform that tells you that the world is not yours anymore
And that you're old.
and that you're old. So, yep. And I'm okay with that.
Oh,
It's
as soon
okay.
as he said that, I like doubled over like I got punched.
Yeah.
I was like, that's too real.
Danny felt that in the heart.
That's, look, it's much. And at the haunt, it makes me feel even fucking older.
Yeah. It's alright. It's okay.
Oh, by the way, should we... I didn't tell Marilyn. I was gonna text her about what happened earlier today, and then I didn't.
Yes.
Would you like to tell that story?
It's the floor is yours.
You want me to tell?
It's your story.
Oh shit! All right.
We had some wild shit happen to us last night coming home from the con.
Yeah, we did. It was very unexpected. So my sister and her boyfriend were driving us home after the con, so it was like midnight. And we were on the freeway, and I could only attest to what everybody else saw because I only saw the tail end of what happened. But I guess a van came over from the left all the way across every lane in the freeway, and slammed into the wall and bounced off of it and spun around. Now, somehow, I'm a dumbass and was staring out the window on my right and didn't see any of this. And granted,
we didn't hear anything
what was
either.
Even weirder is you didn't hear anything either.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Not a single thing.
So I look up and all I see is the van in the middle, completely in the middle of the highway, and just a sea of brake lights.
Yeah.
Everybody obviously broke, and so we did too, and we stopped. And all I heard from Natalie, Jimmy or Natalie said,
call 911.
They said that was really bad, and then Natalie said it still is.
Yeah.
And she knew something bad had happened. And that's the thing. As the van came to a stop, there was no movement.
Yeah. And the horn was just, it seemed like somebody was laying on the horn.
The horn was just going.
Yeah.
And all of the airbags had deployed, including the curtain airbags on the sides of this van. So you can't actually see into the windows because of the airbags. So, Natalie tells Jimmy to call 911, also to put his hazards on.
Yeah.
Because we're stopped right in the middle of the highway. And,
I just want to say one thing Danny didn't see, but we saw. So all this happened, and then we saw somebody from the opposite side of the car just kind of scamper off. And it was a woman that scampered off, and then she, like, got in another car, and then that car just went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of that somehow. I didn't see the woman get out or any of that. So as soon as my sister tells Jimmy to call 911, she opens her door and gets out and starts running towards the van.
Yeah.
I follow her about maybe like a second behind her.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going. I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. And I didn't give Will a chance really to say anything. I opened the door and I went, I'm going, and I ran up to the van as well. There was another woman who was standing a distance away from the van on the phone with 911. So Natalie asked the woman if she had tried the doors of the van, and she said, no, I didn't even think of it. So Natalie doesn't hesitate, and goes right up to the van and opens the driver's side door, and we look in, and there's nobody in the passenger seat. We get the sliding van door open as well. I got that open, and looked in, and also called into the van if anybody was in there, because you couldn't see. And I thought maybe there was somebody from, the front had, traveled to the back of the van and was curled up, but there was nobody. Oh. That's fun. There was nobody in the van at all. My sister actually got into the driver's side to try and actually turn the car off, which it was not possible to turn it off. And so, I think a trooper at that point came up.
They got there pretty fast.
There was a trooper that came up, and my sister got out and told him, what she had saw and where she had taken off to, and he took off to pursue whoever had obviously gotten out of the van. Meanwhile, this van is still sitting in the middle of traffic, and so me and my sister and a couple of other people who had also stopped and gotten out pushed that van to the side of the highway so that we could get it out of the way. There were other people there. Sorry, I'm trying to remember everything. It's just, there was
it
a lot
happened
going
pretty
on.
quickly, yeah.
And it all happened pretty fast. And there were my sister went to the back of the van to try and talk to one of the troopers after we had moved it, and he actually let us know, you guys are gonna have to move up, because at that point Jimmy had moved the car over to the shoulder, and said, you're gonna want to move up, because this is probably gonna catch on fire.
Yeah, it was already smoking.
And it was already smoking.
Yeah.
So we moved up, and luckily it didn't end up catching on fire. A fire truck got there in time before anything had happened, so I think they were able to assess that and make sure that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, me and my sister got back into the car, and a trooper came and talked to Jimmy and Natalie, because they had seen everything that had happened.
They saw all of it.
And so they gave their statement as to what they saw.
And meanwhile, the woman that came out of the car is handcuffed.
Yeah.
Just in front of our car, just sitting on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in our view, and we can see her and everything.
Yeah,
so.
the trooper...
Yeah, you're right, Laz. I'm pretty sure either she was drunk or had drugs or something.
Yeah, and the trooper had let us know that they had detained her and all of that stuff. I think they were going to actually ask my sister and Jimmy if they had seen who it was, and they were probably going to have them identify her if that was her, and that's why they had her come out of the car. But they weren't able to say. They said that we didn't see her face. We don't know. And they described what they saw on her, which she had a backpack on and all of that stuff. I think they had it under control. They just needed to know. So they took down that information, took down, their phone numbers and their names, and just in case they have to contact them again.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it.
And then we came home and watched Halloween Kills.
So that happened. That was pretty crazy. One thing I have to say is I think my sister would probably say the same, is it was just fairly instinctual for us to get out and try and help. I was pretty scared though, because when we got the door open, I didn't really know what I was going to see. I didn't know if I was going to see someone dead, because for all intents and purposes I thought somebody was laying on the horn, but that's not what was going on. So I was a little scared. I was glad that nobody was hurt. Miraculously, this van didn't hit anybody.
Nothing.
Coming over and bouncing back, didn't hit another car. So from what I could tell, nobody actually got hurt.
She was fine. Like
she was fine.
She just got out of the car. It didn't seem like it fazed her one bit.
Yeah. So that was. But the thing that I have to say though is that not a lot of people stopped to help.
More people stopped than I thought.
Okay.
On the East Coast, it would have been different.
Yeah.
There wouldn't have been that many people stopping.
But I mean, it was just, and Will told me that he felt bad. He didn't, but at the same time...
I was also on the left side of the car.
Yeah.
So trying to get out, there was cars just going by.
Yeah, there were cars that were just going that did not give a shit
Yeah.
about what was going on. So Jimmy had to stay in the car, obviously, to operate it.
Yeah,
so.
and he was on the phone with the 911.
Did it have airbags? It did. Yeah. It had an airbag. I mean, truthfully, that woman should invest in another one of those vans.
If it was her van.
Yeah, because, I mean, that van saved her life. Because those airbags definitely saved her. Because if those airbags didn't go off, she would have definitely had some sort of head injury.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she really, really, really should thank her lucky stars that she's okay. Because that... I mean, from what Natalie and Jimmy told me, that van took a hard right and didn't even stop. Like, didn't hesitate, just hit it and bounced off. And if it had enough force to hit it and bounce off, then she hit it pretty hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was...
It was crazy. It was, when something like that happens, it's so unexpected. Like, we were all tired from being at the con all day, and then just, holy shit!
Yeah, it was... Yeah, we thought the same thing. She was either drunk, on drugs, something. I mean, the van may not have even been hers, for all I know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I saw.
I like Cameron.
If that becomes a thing, anyway. what do you all have to weigh in on it, or any questions if you have any? But it was funny telling my mom that story because I was a little hesitant too because I was afraid she was going to be like, "What the fuck were you thinking?" But I think she probably would have done the exact same thing. Yeah. So I think that's why she understands why me and my sister are also that way.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, that's the story.
Yeah.
I thought, although I will tell you this, there's nothing fucking weirder than knowing a car accident has just happened, looking into the car, and no one being in it. And I seriously thought to myself, I'm like, is this going to be like an episode of Unsolved Mysteries? Like, we're never going to know what happened to this person. So yeah, that was a little nuts. That's my weird little ghost story. Anyway.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being exhausted from a day of being at the convention and then having that happen right in front of you. And I just want to say big kudos because I'm definitely one of those people who my brain says, keep driving because if you stop, you're going to get rear-ended or you're going to get hit by a car when you get out to assist. I'm also kind of bumbling. So I would go in there and be one of those people who like pulls the person with the spine injury out to like cradle them gently or something. I would have been one of those assholes who kept going because that's my place to get out of the way. And I know that.
Yeah.
No,
I'm so glad everybody was okay.
Yeah. That was the scariest thing is when you hear the car horn, like I just imagined someone dead on the horn. And I was like, fuck, they're going to go in the car and they're going to see just a dead person.
Well, and we waited for movement for a minute or two. Yeah. I mean, it felt like forever. But, I mean, once, we weren't sure what was going on, so that's, And I just, Natalie was just the hilarious one. Where she was just like, I'm going. She just gets out and goes. And I'm just like, and I thought to myself, I thought when we stopped, that was my first thought too.
Yeah.
So,
Good people.
I'm just
both
glad.
You and Natalie.
Thanks. Fucking Natalie though. Oh my.
Oh my god, yeah. Her sister was in like makeup from the con, like.
Yeah. So my sister. So our theme of our table is Death by Sweetness, and it's all like pastel goth type stuff. And so she had a whole dress that she made, which was pastel with like bats and all kinds of stuff. And so she had put on her face these multicolored like drips near her eyes and out of her mouth, and also had spirit gummed like sprinkles onto her face as well. So when she got out of the car, that's exactly what she fucking looked like. She's also wearing platform shoes as she got out of the car as well. And ran up to... I can't even imagine what we both look like in fucking headlights. You know what I mean? Trying to push this fucking van.
Luckily you didn't have your Scoop Troops outfit on.
Oh my god. I did. I changed out of... I think, as everyone knows, I have a Scoops Troop uniform. And I changed out of it before we left. And I'm kind of glad that we did, because if I had been in that during that, I don't even know. And if I had looked like this during that, I don't even know what people would have thought.
Yeah.
People being like, get that fucking clown out of here. Like, what is going on? There's a time and a place. Oh.
Yeah, you are experiencing an accident. You aren't dead. It's okay.
People being like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, Luke said he saw an accident. Seeing an accident is crazy. This is the first accident I have ever seen. Like, normally I'll drive by an accident that's already happened, but like actually seeing an accident happen is pretty crazy.
Sorry, I'm catching up with the chat, and also letting Marilyn speak.
Yes, Marilyn, we've been talking too long, and you've just been quiet.
I'm sorry. I'm enjoying your story, in the way that I'm proud to be friends with heroes.
Oh, she's the hero.
I pushed a van.
You pushed the van that could have exploded.
I did think about that as I was pushing it, because it was hot as shit. I mean, because it, obviously that impact, and the engine was still going.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did think about that, but I mean, oof. But yeah, I do, if you don't stop to help, at least, I don't know, put your hazards on. I don't fucking know. If you, it's just, you either have that instinct or you don't, and... I was thinking as I was running up to the van, I was just thinking to myself, I hope whoever's in here is okay. I didn't think about anything else. And that's why I told Will I was so glad he didn't get out as well. Because if he did, all I would have been worried about was him. Like, I mean, I was worried about my sister, but I've known my sister so long at this point now that I know she can really kind of handle herself. I'm not saying you can't handle yourself. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just, I don't know. It's different.
I get it.
I worry about Natalie. I just worry about her in a different way than I worry about you.
I get it. She's your blood.
Yeah. And and also she has that mentality of, like, she doesn't panic. That's the great thing about Natalie, is she does not panic in any situation, really. Especially when it's high stress. She's just like, I'm right there. I'm on, and I know what to do. So she's invaluable when it comes to that.
I'm gonna get one more drink.
Yes.
While you continue to talk about this, and then I will be back. And
Will cannot handle road travel.
We can start. I can. I almost died on a road trip one time.
Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that video. Oh my gosh, Marilyn, have you seen that video where he was with Dan, and I can't remember where you guys were.
We were in
Tennessee, and they had almost basically spun their wheels into the mud so much that they were about to, like, go off into, what was it,
into a ravine.
Into like a ravine.
Lake, something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure all the people here who have seen that probably remember it, but I remember seeing that and being like, yeah, you almost died. That's kind of fucked up. What a fun stream, right? This is the near-death stream.
We need to get to the movie.
I know. Yeah, we're 40 minutes in. We should get into it.
Okay, all right. I got my drink.
Would you give me a drink? Yes, would you give me a trumpet, please? I'm talking to my stagehand off screen, sorry.
No, you're fine.
You have your tea wench.
Thank you.
I kind of wish we had a stagehand. That would be helpful.
I actually got a Schweppes.
Oh, Schweppes.
God, we make the same noise at the same time.
Funny thing about Schweppes, Marilyn, have you seen the movie The Day of the Beast?
Mm-mm.
It's a Mexican film, and one of the big set pieces is people hanging off of a building that's very high up, and they're hanging off of a Schweppes, like, sign. Like, it was just the weirdest product placement I've ever seen. I was just like, okay, alright, Schweppes.
Yeah, weird flex, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why, that just popped in my brain.
No,
Sorry.
Schweppes gave exactly $426 to be featured in that film.
Oh, yes. Yeah, they were like, here you go. Put a big billboard of us up. Yeah. No.
Just you.
Just me. Luke, I am drinking a whiskey mule tonight.
Oh, I do want to say this, though. Yesterday, Will was getting us some drinks because there was a bar at the con.
Yes.
And he, of course, ended up going back to get me a second beer. Ended up getting it for free because the bartender was sweet on him.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Go get all the free beers. I don't give a shit.
He was like, take it. And I was like, oh.
No, he said it's
what?
on me.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I don't know, but and then I tipped him and I was like, thank you very
Will's
much.
like, Will's trying to downplay it, but yeah, because it makes you feel weird.
It doesn't make me feel. I've never been given a drink for free by a bartender. It was the weirdest thing in the world. I was like, really?
That means you're doing something right.
I guess so.
It
was just such a weird experience to have.
Well, actually, it's not because I think you have now learned that everybody at HorrorCons is horny.
Yeah, true.
I'm not even kidding. How many times? And I'm not bragging here because I have a witness. But how many girls were like, "Yeah, you should come hang out with me and, hang out with us." There was a girl who literally told me in the bathroom, no less. After she was telling me all these B movies that she was in and how she wanted me to come hang out with her, she told me that I have great energy, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I'm like, "She wants me."
Thanks.
She wants.
I put my crystal deodorant on this morning.
Yeah, and I told Will, I'm like, she wants me to be in a weird threesome. Watch, that's exactly what's going on here.
With some gross dude with long ass dreads.
He had back of the head dreads, and that was it. And I don't really know how to feel about that.
Like a rat tail?
No, there was like
multiple rat tails.
It was like a strip. It was a strip of rat tails. It was pretty bad, and I was like, I don't consider toys for sex parties. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Laz, it's huge in the horror community. Like I warned Will ahead of time that this was gonna happen.
Well, look, Laz, you're hydrating, so don't put that down. You're a lot more hydrated than we are, probably.
Will is daddy.
I am not daddy. Stop that.
It's going on.
Stop it.
Will is daddy and baby Joker.
Oh God,
no,
you're adding like two of the streams together.
No, it's Joker baby.
Joker baby.
That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
Marilyn's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
That reminds me, when we were watching American Horror Story religiously, we named the bloody face son Baby Booby Bloody Face.
That's good.
I just like
that.
baby booby.
Yeah.
It just flows off your tongue.
So you got hit on, I did.
Yeah.
And my sister did.
She did? Who hit on your sister?
The pink-haired woman, remember?
Oh yeah, with the horns. Yeah.
Yeah, she was all about my sister.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
if you want to get laid, go to a horror convention. Apparently, there's somebody for you there.
There's someone for everybody there, apparently. And of course, my mom was telling me, she's like, I'm watching.
Your mom's like, do it. Go.
No, that's not at all what I was going for.
I know.
No, I was gonna say, she was telling me today how everybody was like staring at me as they walked by, and I was just like, the clown makeup is weird for people.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. And then Natalie said the thing where she was just like, it makes people think you do weird shit in bed. I don't know. It's a thing. Go to a horror convention. Noted. Yeah, everybody go. I knew I should have gone. Damn, this Yeah.
All right. Should we start Halloweentown? 46
yeah, on that note,
minutes.
On that horny note,
yeah.
Let's go to Halloweentown.
Because, you know, in Halloweentown, everybody fucks.
Were there any sexy nuns? Yes. Will, would you like to describe the sexy nun that we saw? Oh, you had an experience with the sexy nun.
I did have an experience. We're never going to get to the movie.
No, okay. This will be the last story, and then we'll talk
Okay.
after the stream, because, you know, people stay.
Yes.
Whatever.
I went to get a drink. Drinks for both of us. I was waiting for the elevator. The sexy nun came up with two guys who were part of her troupe or whatever.
She was not wearing a shirt.
She had a see-through shirt and pasties and very short shorts. And
You fucking Laz!
Laz was making a joke. He's like, "What?" And the guys asked me. They were just like trying to like play her up, and then I was just like, "Sure, yeah." And then I don't know. And then she just started shaking her ass, and then I was just like, "Okay, I just want to get on the elevator and go downstairs with my drinks. I don't want to be a part of whatever you're trying to do right now." But yeah, that girl, all she did was just shake her ass. Like at every time I saw her, she was shaking her ass for someone.
Yeah, and at one point I literally heard her go, "Have you ever seen an ass like this?" And I just wanted to go, "Yes, plenty, lots."
Yeah, she was doing it right next to our cupcakes.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Could you like not shake your ass next to the food?" Yeah. Like maybe. Fucking Laz is losing his mind. He's like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
I need to go to the HorrorCon when there's nuns shaking their ass everywhere.
Look, I will say this, Laz. There were multiple women with their boobs and butts out.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot. And that happens at pretty much every HorrorCon I've ever been to. There are women with their bits out. And you know what? God bless them. Because, like, if they're fine with that, then I don't have any problem with it. Oh, and there were...
Vampire Mommy was there from Resident Evil 8.
There were cosplays from Resident Evil, and of course Vampire Mommy was there.
Yep.
And, like, I saw all those guys lose their minds.
Oh my... Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, it was a little sad. Sold! Go to the horror. Yeah. Guys, like, I don't know how this is news.
Yeah.
But yeah, go to a horror convention, guys.
Dave's gonna take a cold shower.
Oh my god. Alright, get to the movie.
Look, you brought up the situation. Alright.
Because the story you told was fucking hilarious. Where you're just like, I just want to get a drink.
I just want to go downstairs and drink my drink.
Please stop shaking your ass at me.
My girlfriend's down there. I don't need this.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
My girlfriend's gonna get very upset.
Yeah. I can't say a word about your ass.
I spotted her first. It's fine.
That's
anyway.
true. Okay.
Alright, we should get to the...
Alright, guys.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Laz. Well, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, you're welcome for the nun story.
Yes. Think about those nun stories later. Alright. Okay. Alright.
Are we synchronizing our watches?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we will be doing that.
I'm going to do a countdown, and we will start the movie. Alright, everybody. Alright, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Shit.
Nuns for all.
Nuns for all. Starts off spooky.
I was gonna say, I think the opening to this movie is probably the spookiest part.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
Yeah, I take that back immediately after saying it.
I think when I was younger, the theater scene really fucked me up.
Even watching this last year, I feel like the theater scene bothered me, especially the additional people in the audience.
Oh, I know.
That's very effectively uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember the theater scene that you guys are talking about.
Oh, cool. Good.
The grandmother, Debbie Reynolds, right? What has she been in besides this? Because I know she was
Lots
like
of
a big
things.
name in this movie. Nope.
I think 50s and 60s movies,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
60s and 70s.
Gotcha.
Wait.
Debbie Reynolds, is she like a Broadway star? Debbie Reynolds.
Okay, someone's gonna call me stupid in the fucking chat, and it's fine. I don't care. Debbie Reynolds is not Carrie Fisher's mother, is it?
I don't think so.
Now we have to look it up because for some reason that's like a fact in my brain, and I don't know if that's true or I like made it up. Because I could have totally made it up.
Debbie Reynolds.
Oh, I will say this. See, Dave said, isn't she Princess Leia's mom? I believe she's also deceased.
She is dead. She died in 2016.
That's sad.
Yeah. That is Carrie Fisher's mom. Yep.
Good for
Fun
you.
fact.
Yay.
Yeah.
There
Holy
needs to be a
crap.
Jeopardy for people like us.
I'm just happy that I like didn't make it up in my brain.
I'm happy that I didn't make it up.
That's so crazy. Oh, I was gonna say, the brother character in this can be so fucking annoying. He's supposed to be, I get that, but he does a really good job.
He's a real stick in the mud.
Yes.
Mhm.
Hate that shit.
I love Marnie's outfit, that yellow see-through top and the orange pants. It's very candy corn. I love it.
is. Her witch outfit that she ends up wearing reminds me of something that you would wear. I don't know why. It just does.
I would absolutely wear that.
You're really into this reboot with Marilyn.
Yeah, I am.
in the
I'm gonna
role.
make it fucking happen. We might have to make it.
Danny's like, I'm starting a Kickstarter right now.
Yeah.
I don't care what you have to say.
I'm making a Halloweentown fan film.
Isn't the
Well,
real
I mean, we got to.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, we got to see them go to high school or whatever, and like the summer between high school and college or something, Saved by the Bellish.
Mhm.
So why haven't we gotten to see them as adults?
Exactly.
Who are they now?
Yeah,
I would watch it.
grown-up witch. You know what I mean? We only ever get witches when they're like teenagers, like fucking Sabrina and all that shit. What about them adult witches?
The witches. Or the witch.
No, because
It becomes horrific.
no.
Once they get to a certain age, it has to be a horrific horror movie. It can't just be a kid's Halloween film anymore.
Well, that sucks.
But maybe you can make it. Maybe you can do it. The first family...
No, wait. You're the filmmaker. You're making it,
Okay. Alright. I'm making it.
and I'll be the assistant director, whatever the fuck it's called.
You'll be my AD.
Yeah, I guess.
Please excuse me as I adjust my stool.
No, you're
Oh,
fine.
go ahead.
She passed days after Carrie did. Yeah, my mom made a joke about that too. That she was like, she couldn't even let Carrie have the spotlight for too long. She had to upstage her even in death. And I'm like, Mom, that's fucked up. She was just like, it's funny though.
It's fucked up, but is it true? Did they have that
They
sort
had-
of weird
They
rivalry?
did. Yeah, they. From what I know, they had a pretty strained relationship.
Ah, okay.
Like a no more wire hangers situation?
Oh.
Probably from what I heard, yes, they did not get along. I think before they both passed, I think they both like, kind of like put it all behind them and reunite, like reconnected and stuff. So I think that's a thing. Or again, I'm making shit up.
Ben, the Witches of Eastwick. That's I guess that's not really
The
a.
Witches of Eastwick's one of my favorites.
It's a good movie. Yeah. But I wouldn't say that's like a family thing.
No. I feel like I am the brother character. Luke, no.
No.
No way.
Essential 90s dweeb. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what I was gonna say is, isn't the actual Halloweentown, is that in Washington?
I have no fucking idea where it's at.
I feel like that's, I don't know, I want to say that's where it is, because they keep, people visit it, and they do, like, stuff every year, I think, for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Seen that on YouTube. Like they put the big pumpkin in the center of the town where it was filmed and everything. I think
Yeah.
it is in outside of Seattle somewhere.
Okay.
I want to see it.
I was like, that would be cool to check out
I
one
want to
year.
go see it.
No. Come on, Mom. It's
Yeah.
just one
Give me a cookie, Mom. What the fuck?
It's fucking Halloween, Mom. Give me a
Yeah.
cookie.
Do anything fun.
Oh, you can have a cookie.
Grandma's so much better than you, Mom. I want to go live in Halloweentown.
I want to go live in Halloweentown too.
Oh, I need to listen clearly for the time discrepancy.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Because when I first watched this movie, I don't know, I had a real problem with that for some reason.
Halloweentown does not follow the
I
rules.
don't want to spoil anything, but I will say that after you and I talked about that, Will,
Mhm.
I looked it up and refreshed my memory, and it is very loosey-goosey.
Okay, alright. See, that's what I thought, and I just was like, wouldn't Grandma, like, be dead before she can come back?
No, because there is a time discrepancy in Halloweentown. It's the time passes slower in Halloweentown.
Oh, slower in Halloweentown. See, I thought it was faster.
It's slower.
Okay.
She also mentions at one point that she's like 300 years old, I think.
Yeah.
So
Oh. Well, never mind. She's just... So witches are immortal.
Depending.
Okay.
Depends if you're a good witch or a bad witch.
Depends on if a house drops on you or not.
Yes. Oh, that's cool. Your birthday's on Halloween. That's neat.
Oh, that's awesome, Daryl.
And I'm so glad to see you.
I always like to imagine that anybody born on Halloween,
Come on.
their parents, like, were in costume, like, when they were born. Like, that's what I think of, and I think it, like, I don't know, like it happened in the middle of a Halloween party. You know what I mean?
I want to see that birth video. like whatever.
I don't.
Just like to see, like, I don't know, like a witch or like a zombie or a mummy pushing a baby out. It would be weird.
You took it to a weird place.
Did I? Okay, alright.
That's okay.
I mean, I don't want to see like the close up. I want to see like the wide angle.
I just like to think
Wes
that,
Anderson shot.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Actually-
Symmetrical with everything.
Actually, I believe that's actually the beginning of what's it called? Jack?
It
Where-
is.
Yeah, where the parents are at a Halloween party, and she's pregnant, and yeah, right in the middle of the Halloween party, she has to go to the hospital and give
Yeah.
birth, and they're both in costume.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This is Marty's
Yeah, I just like to imagine that happens all the time whenever anybody's born on Halloween. I don't know why. It's fun.
Jack's a sad fucking movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I'm well aware of what number it is, Mother.
Girl, I thought you were gonna say, I like to imagine when people were born on Halloween that their parents had sex 9 months before. I don't know why that's where my
I
brain
mean,
went.
that too. I always imagine the sex.
Yeah. How were you conceived?
Oh my one's so cute.
That I want to make a pumpkin like that, like from the top. You don't see that often.
Ooh.
Hieroglyphics. Mother, these look like the ones from the Egyptian Book of the Dead.
They are.
Very good.
Now, who's a bigger stick in the mud, the mom or the brother?
Actually, she gets B's and C's.
Both.
Yes.
The mom's pretty uptight.
Grandma, this is totally awesome.
The brother is like that cousin of the mom.
Nobody around here
True.
really appreciates my taste in weird stuff. Encouragement.
I'm gonna have to vote the brother only because not only does he act as a stick in the mud, but he also presents you with his opinion as fact on why you shouldn't or should do the thing that he wants you to not or do.
Okay. That makes sense.
Here's my question.
The mom's just like, I don't like it, so just don't do it.
So
Yes.
here's my thing. So Marnie, the little sister, and the brother, they all have powers.
They do, yeah.
They all
yeah.
do. So that means that they're not half. That means they're full. So that means, and we already know that the mom is also a witch. We already know that too. Like, she has powers, she just doesn't use them. Sorry if I'm spoiling stuff for Halloweentown.
Yeah,
by the way.
god damn it.
But anyway, so that means that the father also had to be, like, magical. So that's what I want to know about. Who's the dad?
Don't we figure out who the dad is at the end of this?
I'm pretty sure the dad is in Calabar. I'm pretty sure, actually.
Okay.
Is there ever a scene where they're like talking about how, oh, after your father passed you became a moody bitch or something like that?
It's entirely possible.
PG-13 Halloweentown.
I'm dressed as a Luke. Here's the Book of the Law by Aleister Crowley. Jesus, Cameron.
Yeah.
See, that's when you would go, okay, hard stop, Grandma. The dad is Harry Potter.
All right.
Crossover.
Just one.
See, she gave in.
Yeah.
You guys get ready for bed. We'll be right up.
Get ready for bed. We're going to fucking Halloweentown, don't you know?
You know, Tara, I've been thinking I'd love to have you move back home, Gwen. I mean, there's plenty of room for all of you at my house.
Dude, you don't age in Halloweentown. Why in the hell wouldn't you live there? Like,
Nothing has to hold me here, Mother. I like being here. I can have a normal life here. They can have a normal
gross.
life. The normal is vastly overrated. Well, I like being normal.
Beginning of
Okay.
the movie, were they coming home from trick-or-treating? Have they already been out on their tricksy treatsies?
I don't know. Fuck if I know if this mom even lets them go trick-or-treating.
Right?
Every time you come into this house,
She's like, walk around the house and then press our doorbell, and I'll give you some candy.
That's horrible.
Imagine if your parents made you do that.
I'd run away from
And like
home.
every time they would like put on like a different hat or something to make you think they were a different person.
I'm in here for
You know, that's actually kind of sweet in a really, like, fucked up way. It's like you're being way too, like, sheltering, but you're still trying to give your kid, like, an experience.
Yeah, that's like a post-apocalyptic thing. That's how I see that as.
Should we film that?
Why not? That's sad. That's a very sad thing.
It is. We should film it. We need a child.
Wait. We need a child.
We need a child. I said that like they do.
You
in
said it
in-
like you want to kill a child.
I said it like the fucking Sanderson sisters say.
We can do that thing where we put shoes on my knees and I crawl around on my knees.
Let's do
There
that.
we go. Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Marilyn as the child.
The child.
I hear they have a nice school district. Well, actually, the place I'm speaking of is called
So let me ask, as people from different environments, did you sleep in these full-blown long sleeve ass pajama situations like these children are about to go to bed in?
No.
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 I never I never had a pajama set. Like I've never had like these are my pajamas, I put them on to go to sleep. Never. It was like I'd go to sleep in a shirt and like bed pants.
Although my mom has given you pajama sets.
Oh, that's true. I do have a pajama set now as an adult.
Yeah.
I still don't use it, but every once in a while, whenever I'm feeling up for it.
Turned out to be the nicest.
I want to go
Yeah, I didn't definitely because
We have an impression
I mean, I had long johns for the winter sometimes. You know what I mean? But
Oh, well, actually,
my sister was the queen of flannel pajamas, so yeah, that was a thing. But I mean,
so you see,
maybe
it is really
not me very much. Like since I was so small, my mom usually would just give me her t-shirts to sleep in. And I mean, those t-shirts, because I was so small, came down to like my knees. You know what I mean? So that's essentially what I wore to bed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So let's see.
Look, and there's a world.
Luke has
And if
feety
you look,
pajamas.
you know.
He's had feety pajamas.
Aw.
Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Grandma, this book is
Marilyn, I'm
so
assuming you did not?
all the stuff I'm interested in.
No?
No, I also got hand-me-down t-shirts. When I was like maybe 6, like a kindergartner-ish, I had one Barbie nightgown that was a white long shirt thing that had a picture of Barbie in a wedding dress on it for some reason, but that's the only like official nightgown I really ever had. And it wasn't like a set with socks and all that other stuff.
Yeah. It feels like that's just a movie thing. Like, real people don't do that. Like, it's just like, oh, okay.
Ross's entire family has done matching pajamas for the 35 years he's been alive and before that as well. And even though he grew up in Texas, he wore warm-ass flannel pajamas to bed at night.
No. What?
I too also thought it was just in movies until I met him and asked him about his sleeping situation.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Ben.
Ben's not lying. Ben is telling us the truth right now, but we think it's a joke.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know what Ben's mother has done.
Although Ben made that up, that's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
Trying to wrap my head around that. So Ben, instead of tucking you in and just doing a good ghost avoiding tuck like a hospital corner, you got full on stuck into your mattress with safety pins every night while tucking you in. How long does that take?
I love ghosts avoiding tuck.
Yeah, you almost fit, didn't you?
Yeah, I would have loved if I was a little kid and my mom was like, "The ghosts won't get you now. You're
would
gonna
laugh
be
your ass off.
fine." Like, thanks, Mom. I'm so much more scared now than I was before.
Oh, God.
Luke, I feel you, man. I used to have like a Degeneration X shirt that I wore a bunch. I probably wore it to sleep a lot.
I feel like boys just sleep in whatever the fuck they wore
We
that
really
day,
do. We really do.
and then just change the next day, or don't.
Or we just put the same clothes on
Yep.
again.
Yep.
Anything about it.
Although anybody who sleeps in jeans is a psycho,
Unless
and
you,
I want you to know that.
unless you have to. Unless you have to.
I don't know
I've
how
been in
anybody...
numerous situations where I've had to
Oh.
sleep in jeans.
Unless they're like...
Oh, well, it's fine.
But yeah, it's... I've seen people sleep in jeans before, and I'm just like, that... I don't even know. I do that now. I don't know. It's like sleeping in a bra. It's like, are you fucking insane? So uncomfortable.
When I first started really smoking pot in high school, I would go home and fall asleep in my Jinkos
Oh,
with like my
shit.
belt on and
But
everything.
you're stoned. It's different.
And you got room. And you got room.
That's true. It's like wearing a sleeping bag.
It's awful.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like sleeping in jeans is meant for when you're drunk or high.
Yeah. No, it's never on purpose.
No.
And that's why I said if you do it on purpose, you're psycho.
That's true. That's true.
What was the thing that I said before? The jeans. Oh, the bra. I once got told by a friend of mine when I was like 13. She was like, "Did you know that if you don't sleep in a bra, you're gonna get breast cancer?" And I was like, "Who the fuck told you that?" Like, that's weird.
It's very interesting because in high school, I heard that if you do sleep in a bra, you'll get breast cancer.
What the fuck? So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yep.
You're just gonna get it. I slept in full goth attire or night attire a few times. Oh, I definitely been there, done that.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
I slept in makeup for sure, like
Yes.
on a Halloween night.
Hmm.
And soon after that,
I sleep in makeup still
You
from
do.
the haunt
You
because
do.
I'm like, this shit isn't coming off till tomorrow. Once my face like naturally oils itself up, this shit's not coming off.
Naturally oily face.
and I fear my power.
Yeah, it helps get the
Yeah.
stupid makeup off. I don't know what to tell you.
And yet you, Mother,
You said your makeup is alcohol based, right? So you need to kind of moisten it up with your
Yes.
natural glowing skin
Yeah.
oil.
Well, what's even worse is
Hmm.
they put the fucking alcohol-based shit on, and then I have to put Final Seal over the top of it, and that just dries my skin out even more. So it's just like, fuck, you know?
I like what Luke says.
You just gotta sleep with one boob in and one boob out to be safe. Well,
Just have a half a bra, cut a bra in half, and
that's
just.
fucking horrible. That's even more
Get
uncomfortable.
one of
than
those
just
nursing
sleeping in a bra.
bras. Just flop a tit out.
Just pull one out.
I mean, is it better to just have breast cancer in one?
Oh, I don't know.
enjoy your left.
Hopefully none of us ever have to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully not. That'd be
I don't know,
horrible.
but I will tell you that every time I wear a tank top to bed, I wake up and it's shifted and my boobs are out every fucking time. Like,
You
am
got
I
the
the only
T
one?
strap.
Yeah. It's fucking yeah, and you're
It is
alright.
very funny to wake up and I'm like, oh, your boobs out.
Yeah, you're like, hey,
Insanity is hereditary.
that's not. And he's lying, by the way. He doesn't just say, "Oh, your boobs out." He does more than that, but we won't get into it.
Not for the stream.
No, but don't
I'll use
try
my
to fucking
imagination.
downplay that you're a giant pervert.
Look. Anybody that wakes up next to their significant other and their boob is out, or whatever is out.
That's like when you Winnie the Pooh it, and I get surprised by that.
Exactly, yeah.
That's the best. And if anybody doesn't know what Winnie the Pooh is, I don't know how else to explain it to you. It's when your guy wears a shirt and nothing on the bottom. That's Winnie the Pooh. Use it next time.
We'll never look at Winnie the Pooh again.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just what I call it. It's so fucking funny.
What if Winnie the Pooh was anatomically correct?
I've seen that. I've seen.
Oh!
Oh no, man. Oh shit.
I got a little Schweppes in my nose there.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
no.
sorry. That's not good for you.
No, the ginger.
Now our sinuses are clean.
Finally, I can breathe again.
Yeah, it's not TMI. I don't give a shit, Dave. I don't know what you
Yeah,
look
Dave, hey, we all sleep how we sleep.
Like. Yeah,
Some people like to sleep naked. That's fine.
I could never be one of those people. I've tried, but I'm just not a naked type
Yeah.
of sleeper.
Not a naked sleeper.
No, it's weird.
Just depends on the
Some-
night.
No. No.
Where'd that bus stop come from? I don't know.
This orange. No, okay, it's the same. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm
No. Yeah.
looking very closely at her.
Bus stop. Come on.
Everybody's
Witch
just saying Winnie the
robe.
Pooh.
Maybe it's not deja vu at all. Maybe I'm.
It's weird that in this series you get to see this actress grow up.
You can see the future.
Yeah, and you know what she went on to do after the Disney Channel? She was in fucking soap operas.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. You definitely get a paycheck doing that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's actually where Xenon ended up too.
Interesting.
Yeah, the girl who played Xenon also ended up in soap operas.
So you either like reject Disney and start doing like really risque stuff, or you go to soap operas. It's one end, one or the other.
I don't know, Zendaya actually did pretty well for herself.
She was a Disney Channel.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Zendaya was a Disney chick.
What was she on?
Oh fuck if I know, but I
Oh.
know she was.
I want to take a chance of her stopping the bus.
What about Raven?
Raven, yeah.
Raven. She's on The View now, right?
She can be so annoying though sometimes. I like her, but I feel like she can be kind of annoying.
I don't know much about her. I don't know.
I used to watch her show though. I definitely did.
Oh, Frankie. Frankie, bus driver. Oh no, he's just on the bus.
He's just a special angel riding the bus.
Yeah. Is he a fucking gremlin?
He looks like a gremlin.
I want to go on this bus.
Yeah.
Oh, they're my
I want to
friends.
go through the costume storage bins from this.
Right?
I know, like, all these great masks and all this great makeup, and like, what are they doing? Like, they weren't even in any of the other movies.
I know all of these characters, all of them.
This guy, the cop, or Bobby, he's got the Bobby hat on. Marilyn, what was the last kids horror movie that you really enjoyed? Like, recent.
Oh. So there's one where a stack of pumpkins falls onto an uncle and he comes back to life and he's a rotting zombie uncle.
Okay.
I like that one, but I wish I could remember the name of it. I suppose I could probably look it up, but that's the most easy for me to watch as an adult that I didn't care about as a kid.
Okay.
One. I like Casper only because I liked it as a kid. It's a horribly toxic, very creepy movie as an adult.
Yeah.
And the original, The Witches, scared the shit out of me as a kid, but I love it as an adult.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to look up this movie that you're talking about, because when you originally said that, I thought you were going to say that he was just like a gigantic pumpkin uncle now.
What movie?
The movie that she was describing with zombie uncle.
Is that what it's literally called?
I hope it's called Zombie Uncle.
Oh.
When good ghouls go bad.
Oh,
Okay.
I know that movie, I think.
Is that a Disney one?
Possibly. It rings a bell, that's for damn sure.
Story by R.L. Stein.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
stars Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd?
Yes, I love this movie! Oh my god! Because I have a weird...
Oh, that is the one that you love.
I have a weird crush on Christopher Lloyd.
Because of Fester, right?
Oh, it's a lot of things.
It's a bunch of stuff
Also, him
together.
as Doc Brown does it for me. Don't fucking... Let's not dissect that, shall we? It's not what we're here for.
Everybody
think
send
one of the-
Danny Doc Brown pictures.
One of the first movies I saw him in is when he is the angry, surly hobo in Dennis the Menace.
Mm.
And there's that scene where he eats the beans and has a big toot.
Yes,
And I hate
love
that.
Oh my god.
He freaked me out so much in that movie, and I hate bathroom humor. So that immediately made me say, no, Christopher Lloyd. No.
Oh no. Raylan doesn't like farts.
I don't.
Oh no, Marilyn doesn't like farts. I mean, how
I
many
can
people
be
like
the
farts?
yin to
Are
your
farts
yang
something
on
that
the
you
farts.
When you fart, I think it's fucking hilarious.
like? I guess so.
It's so funny.
That's
also
the
funny.
next Twitter poll. Do you like
It's-
farts?
it's
yes
also-
or no?
And it just reminds me of the time when we first met in Austin for the first time, and you were so upset. Like, you
Yeah.
were so upset.
Look, I think everybody is embarrassed to fart in front of their partner at first.
No, I wasn't. I didn't care.
You didn't care?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Alright. Marilyn agrees, look.
I figured by that time, I was just like, I don't think a fart is gonna deter you from me.
What if I was just like, ew, never.
And then I'd be like, you're not. Then I've been like, you're not for me. Bye.
Girls don't fart.
Dang likes a man with a big brain. Yeah, it's true.
Can't spell fart without art. That's so true, Luke.
I got an F in art, and you know what that spells.
F art?
I hate you.
Artif.
Artif.
Hey, Benny is hilarious. You shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's his name. Okay.
What?
Benny. I forgot what his name was.
Yeah.
I would like to put out there that Mr. Boogedy
Oh my god.
is very fun. It's also... You don't seem to like the name of that, Marilyn.
I don't like the name of it, but I also watched that last Halloween for the first time and
So did we.
was so bored. And the fact that there was Bride of Boogity, you could not.
Did you made me
Look,
watch it,
could
didn't
not.
you?
Look, Bride of Boogity is pretty bad. I will say that.
You made
Bride
me-
of Boogity is bad.
You made me watch both of them.
I liked Mr. Boogity. I don't really remember why I liked it. Maybe because I thought it was stupid, and for some reason I thought that was fun that it was so stupid. I don't know. I just enjoyed that. I haven't watched all of the Disney Channel horror stuff. Like, what's the Mummy one?
Under
Wraps.
Wraps.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I know a lot of people like that one.
I love that one.
They just made a new one.
Oh,
Oh, really?
okay.
We haven't watched it yet either, but it's on my list.
Do you want to watch that?
No.
I don't know.
Thanks for the ride. Do you take dollars?
I don't like mummies. They scare me. Going through the Oddities Museum in Austin, there was a long line in front of us, and in the queue, you have to stand next to a mummy, and I almost passed out.
Oh, no.
Did you?
There's not a lot that scares me. Mummies I can't do.
What is it about mummies?
It immediately makes me consider myself in that position and
Okay.
being aware.
Gotcha. I get that.
Psychological nightmare.
I don't like the thought of my brain being pulled out my nose. That's a very horrible thing.
You have a thing
Hopefully you're
about-
already dead.
Yes,
Yeah.
hopefully. Sometimes, if I'm not mistaken, sometimes they did it to people while they were alive.
It's possible.
Enemies, maybe?
Although I have heard that, I wonder if that's folklore or if
Yeah.
that's legitimate.
It might be something just to scare the shit out of people.
Because didn't you only really, like for ancient Egypt mummies anyway, spend that much time
Yeah.
doing that to royalty?
Yeah, true. That's true.
You have a thing about dark water. Like your fears, I mean.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Yes, let's get into what scares the living shit out of me.
And
Yes.
snakes.
So, actually, I pet a snake today.
You did pet a
So I
snake
took
today.
Nice.
I took a step in my fear of snakes today.
Wasn't the snake cute?
It was a very cute. It was a female snake. She was
Yes.
very cute. Yeah. I like when you get past a certain point in the ocean and you can see nothing. That's terrifying to me. Like when you go too far down, I hate that. That's very scary.
Did you pet the skink?
No, I just pet the snake.
Oh. There were some people. Oh, thanks.
Nice face, Danny.
There were two women. There was one who had a snake, and then there was one who had a blue-tongued skink, which I love. They're so cute, and they're very docile most of the time. I pet him.
Yeah. Somebody had an alligator as well, like a
Yeah.
little teeny alligator.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah.
You didn't pet the alligator.
No, I pet the snake. It's funny, I pet the snake on its head.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, no, don't do that. And I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, I was like, well, she was. That's the thing. You usually can, but she was being skittish.
Yeah.
So they advise you to pet it on its body a little bit more instead of its head because it gets truthfully it was around a lot of people, a lot of noise. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they can get like that. So
Yeah.
but she was fine. She was
Yeah.
just checking us out mostly.
Yeah, she seemed like a very nice snake.
I was very proud of you for petting her.
Thank you. Do you, Marilyn, do you have any fears of animals?
Yes. Monkeys and apes.
Same.
They
like monkeys.
will fuck you up
Yes.
and no regard. One time for my mother's 50th birthday, I believe, I took her to the biggest casino in the world, which is in Oklahoma, just a couple hours outside of Dallas. And I don't drink or gamble, but she had fun doing a little bit of both. And there was somebody who decided on a Saturday night to bring their like little shoulder monkey,
Oh no.
and it was wearing a diaper, and it was loud, and there were drunk people, and I couldn't believe it, and I had to excuse myself and literally could not step back into the casino for like the rest of the night because
Oh.
there was a monkey in there somewhere and I knew it.
I get it. Monkeys will rip your fucking face off.
Yeah.
They can and they have.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
an understandable fear.
Yeah, I don't like them either. Like every time I see these videos, like people traveling to like different countries, and they're like feeding the like local monkeys and shit. I'm like, don't fucking do that. They're gonna fuck you up. Like, they're not nicey nice monkeys, okay? They're gonna steal your shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how many videos I've seen of monkeys like stealing people's shit and just taking off.
Yep.
So it's just
And if
like,
you
yeah,
don't
they're
give
not
them
nice.
what they want, they'll be like even worse. They'll steal your friggin' wallet or your backpack or your glasses or yank your hair.
Yeah.
Or grab your boobs. They always inevitably do that. I'm just like, look, I don't care if you're a monkey.
Yeah.
You're not grabbing my boobs.
Sexual harassment
Get
monkey.
out of here.
Sexual assault monkey.
They usually, grab the boobs and they try to pull the shirt down. And I'm just like, you little pervert. Yeah, I don't like it. I especially do not like baboons. Like, baboons are just scary looking, and they're usually super aggressive. Like, for no fucking reason at all. I do not like baboons. Yeah.
And their
there's a
canines are
Yeah, exactly.
this
Their teeth
big.
are like fucking
Ugh.
stupid. Like there's
Yeah.
a movie called Shakma. That is just about a baboon. I haven't seen it, but I don't want to because I think it will legit scare me.
Monkey Shines. We'll watch Monkey Shines.
I liked Monkey Shines when I was younger,
Oh, that's surprising.
but I never wanted a monkey. I was like, oh, that's nice. It can stay over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I admire it from afar, but I don't want to interact with a monkey. I don't. Like, I feel that they can do their own thing. You know what I mean? It's just they scare me way too much. I'm the same way.
I think horses are beautiful, but they scare me. I don't want to be in a room with a horse, or, I mean, a horse being in a room is pretty unusual to begin with, but I don't want to be behind a horse for any reason, ever.
Yeah.
And I also feel like they will bite me, which they don't typically do, but I'm still afraid of it.
Wild horses will bite you, for sure. But usually, like, you know, horses that have been around people, they usually don't too much.
Phenomena does have a monkey, Luke.
It does.
I have going off into a completely different direction now. I almost feel that Argento gave that monkey a real scalpel. There's a
I wouldn't be
scene.
surprised.
There's a scene in Phenomena where a monkey has a scalpel, and it looks 100% real. It doesn't look like a fake scalpel. It looks like a real scalpel, and it scares me. But I could see Argento doing that. I could see just hand the monkey the scalpel. It's fine. Whatever.
Well, yeah, that was back when they would throw cats across the screen.
Yeah.
You know? They did not treat animals nicely. Was the monkey toy with the hand symbols one of those movies in trilogy? I think, possibly. You probably know the monkey drunk, which is even scarier. A drunk monkey with a scalpel? Fuck that noise. I'm out. It sounds like a nightmare.
The Trilogy of Terror, I only remember that
Little tiki
the
guy?
one tiki guy that's scary as hell.
I don't like him
I don't
either.
remember anybody else.
Everybody's all dressed up.
This is the way we always dress here. The people who started your Halloween. Just
Is that also the one with the ghost of the former slaves? Or is that a completely different movie?
I don't.
There's like a haunted painting?
I don't know fuck all about Argento.
Wait. We're talking about Trilogy of Terror, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. I have no idea.
remember the tiki guy. I
Yeah.
don't know anything else about the movie. I just remember him, and my cousin was so scared of him. He got a tattoo because he wanted to conquer his fear of that character. I don't know.
Wait, who has a tattoo of him?
Nick,
Nuh-uh.
he does.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if you guys know of former SoundCloud rapper Lil Peep,
Yeah.
but
I love him.
I saw an interview with him where he had gotten a huge centipede tattooed on his arm because he was afraid of centipedes. And it was to help him conquer his fear. And his birthday was, I believe, the day before or on Halloween. So he had a bunch of Halloween stuff on his other arm.
Oh,
Well, that's cool.
Rip Little Peep.
cool. R.I.P. Man. I don't know you. I don't never listen to
Oh.
your music, but yeah, don't do that with your stuff. Not my shirt.
Did you see how much
God.
freaked out so bad?
I love this shirt. I don't want it to get ruined.
Oh, goodness. It's washable.
Yes. Speaking of shirts, Marilyn, what's on your shirt?
Oh, I think
Oh,
it's Halloween.
It's that one from oh Lord, I can't even remember the name of them right now.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I like that move. Yeah.
I was a manager for a Spirit Halloween for a couple years in a row, and near the end of the year, I would do something that we're not supposed to do as employees and set some things aside in more less accessible to customer areas. And this is one of the shirts that I set aside for myself.
Nice.
And at the very last moment, a customer was like, "Do you have this shirt right here in a medium?" And I was like, "Oh, I do. Let me grab it for you." And then they tried it on and it was too tight on them. So I still got to have my shirt.
Nice. Yay.
Yeah, better person I would be. I'd be like,
You'd have been like, nope,
I'd be
we're
like,
out.
no. It's like, look, I'm working at this fucking store. I get a shirt.
Oh, Ben's bringing us some info.
That's fucked up, but
So,
not
if an
surprising.
animal dies while not being filmed, it's okay. They don't have to report it. Because that's pretty fucked up.
Is it really that surprising, though?
Though, we gotta take everything Ben says with a grain of salt.
Yeah, it's true. At least he's not talking about rabies anymore.
Shh, don't
I wonder if
mention rabies.
that is accurate,
just
if
did.
that's regional.
Dude, I want
'Cause,
one
like,
of these brooms so bad. I know I can't fly on it, but I still want it.
That's a pretty cool broom.
You know what it reminds me of is oh, what is the name of that style? Atomic retro
Yeah, it's
futurism?
retro. Yeah.
This dude's pretty great.
Hmm.
Is he wearing sandals?
I hope so.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, there's a skateboard in the back.
This is a Cromwell you're talking to, dear. She'll be an expert in no time.
Excuse me, sorry.
Did you do that, like, at me?
Probably.
Okay. I could feel it.
Oh, I'm sorry! I probably should have turned the other way and I just fucking didn't.
You so...
Yeah.
Is it this kid that you like?
Yeah.
This is a local boy.
Oh.
Luke.
Hey, don't sell me too short there, Grammy. I'm something of a big cheese.
Although, if he did talk to my grandma like that, he would have been on the floor in like 10 fucking seconds. She would have laid him the fuck out. My grandma was not a nicey nice little old lady at all.
I smell something stinky. It must
Luke,
be
was
the
that Creep Show?
Perhaps
Or Joe's
not.
Apartment? Those are the two movies I can think of with lots of cockroaches right now.
I hate that movie.
Joe's Apartment?
Yes.
Yeah.
You be nice to me. I'm friends
There's
with
no way that the cockroaches were treated better than the humans in Creepshow. I will not allow for that to stand.
I'm pretty sure, like, there's actual footage of cockroaches getting squished in Creep Show. So.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that bothers me. His hands are totally fine.
That's true. They are. They're just human
Like,
hands.
the thing that bothers me is that gets overlooked so often in movies where they focus on the face makeup because it's the focus, obviously, and then completely leave the hands, unmakeuped at all, which is terrible because really, all you have to do is just put some black on there or whatever, you know what I mean? Dirty it up, do something. But it's just always something that's overlooked. Which is funny because at the haunt that I work at, it's like that's one of the things that gets done very quickly is actually your arms and your hands. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just I always notice that stuff. You notice all the camera stuff, and I notice all the makeup shit.
Yes. I don't think that two people will be able to ride one broom.
No, they wouldn't.
I think that a broom is for one person, right? I mean, maybe she's a kid, and maybe that's how it works. I don't know.
She riding side saddle?
She is,
Yeah.
Ever the lady.
right?
1950s forehead curl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the cockroach segment in Creepshow is probably the scariest one of the film, for sure.
They came to see me.
And I came to get
So there are a couple things that we were talking over that I would like to quickly discuss about this movie that has
Sure.
always bothered me.
Go right ahead.
When she's making the potion to imbue the wand with power,
Mhm.
she uses Insta Potion, like instant mashed potatoes.
Yeah, she does.
She's been a witch for 300 years and she's going to use instant mashed potatoes for her wand that is supposed to save the entire town.
To be fair, when you go to like your grandma's house, like nowadays she's like, yeah, here, fucking instant potatoes. I'm not gonna sit here and make a gigantic like dinner
Yeah,
for you.
she's like, I'm fucking old and
Yeah.
tired, alright? I'm gonna use instant because I am 300 years old.
Yeah, I've been doing this a while.
Yeah. So, yeah, that does bother me too. And she's not even like surprised that it doesn't work. She's like, oh, I shouldn't have used instant. It's just like, well, if you know it doesn't fucking work, then don't use it. So yeah, I agree.
It's like your grandma that microwaves everything. It's like she's like, here you go.
Mashed
Whatever.
potatoes take too much time. They're fucking worth the time, Luke. Oh, and I should mention the punk's name is Luke.
Oh.
So that's pretty funny.
Okay.
No, just gotta reinforce that capitalist mentality. Oh, Cameron. Coming in with the truth.
The truth. Marilyn, you were gonna say something. I saw you were about to say something.
Sorry.
Well, oh. No, lost it.
That happens to me all the time. Probably for a different reason, though. I smoke too much weed. That's why I don't remember anything.
I got about 15 years of that under my belt. That has
for
probably
you.
continued to contribute to totally forgetting everything I was about to say. This coat is fly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty good.
it's nice.
And also, they had to make it so that it would fit the both of them, so...
Never going to school again.
You're from here, so it is our world,
Yeah.
you dipshit.
Stop being a self-hating witch,
Yes,
Mom.
stop it. Luke's a good name, and I am
Luke is a punk. In a good way.
Yeah.
Yay! The little girl's like the most positive aspect of this entire movie.
Sophie.
Yeah. Is that just like a dead dude in the back?
I don't know.
Like a zombie that just chills out?
I didn't see him.
I think he's reading like a comic book or something.
That sounds right.
Yeah, hey. Look, to be fair, I wouldn't want to leave this place either. I would be pretty at home here. You're so right, Cameron.
Would you guys ever have a crow as a pet?
I wouldn't. Just because I feel that birds should be able to fly. And I wouldn't want to keep a bird inside.
Yeah, we definitely have a thing for birds, but I've always wanted to keep a bird, but yeah, I'm the same way where I'm like, if it can't fly, then, you know, it seems sad, you know what I mean? Because they're meant to do that, so. Like if we had one that like came and visited us and like hung out and shit, we'd be all for it, you know what I mean? But like keeping one in like a cage or
Yeah.
although I mean they're
But the same thing could be said about cats and dogs, though.
not really. You're not keeping the if you don't walk your cat or dog, you're
Well, no, I mean like the fact that we've domesticated these animals so much that they need us and they need to live with us. I don't know. I'm getting too far into the whole pet thing.
Well, what if you found it and its wing was like permanently busted from birth or something? So
Then,
you were
yeah.
like actually giving it a
Yeah.
safe home.
Oh yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
Yeah. If it was something along those lines, then yeah. I mean, we've
I was just thinking about I make a crow noise to annoy Danny a lot.
God. Please don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it right now,
Okay.
but
'Cause it's very realistic.
it is very realistic. But I don't know, like, would you be able to take a crow in
Yeah.
the house?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I just can't take
Well, it's
you.
either a raven or a crow in was that Christmas movie that's very popular and like black and white.
It's a Wonderful Life?
Yes, the uncle in It's a Wonderful Life has a crow, the banker uncle.
Oh.
That's interesting.
It's like always on his shoulder.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Someone's asking you about your shirt. Miller.
Tom listened to Slayer. Also, yeah, Slayer, by the way. This is not a band. This is the first Russian horror film ever called V. It's a very, very good film. It is available on Shudder if you have it. It's probably also a bunch of places because it's like 50 years old, so.
Yeah, true.
Miss Cogsmith, how does a bird blow bubbles? Apparently, the one that Miss Cogsmith helped to rear blew bubbles.
Wow.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I would love to know that as well.
My sister once nursed a hummingbird back to health, which was really
Whoa.
cool. It was sad. We were driving, and it had flown into the open, window because we had the windows down in the car, and it hit the back windshield and like stunned itself, and it was all fucked up. And so my sister kept it and somehow nursed it back to health. And she told me that she used to keep it it was a bottle that had a hole in it and stuff like that. Like it was, it would stay in there. But it wouldn't want to stay in there, and it would actually want to sleep on her chest. So the hummingbird would actually snuggle up on her chest and sleep there. And, once it was okay enough, we let it go and it took off, and it, wasn't a thing. But I've mentioned a few times how my sister's weirdly...
She's an animal whisperer.
She's an animal whisperer. She's just one of those people who's just super, super amazing with just all animals. Doesn't matter what the animal is, they just flock to her. It's fucking weird, but it's great. But yeah, I remember seeing that hummingbird in her room and stuff, and I was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was fun. Oh, okay.
He loved bath time. Aww.
Oh,
I am a witch.
That's adorable.
Well, how come I never knew?
that's so cute.
Now I want a crow.
I know, right? I told Will the animal I really want that's weird that would be hard to take care of is a capybara.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I really want one of those.
Your father was human.
But,
Get yourself an outdoor pool and
Yep,
a little
exactly.
lean-to, and you're good to go.
yeah.
Danny wants... Every animal that Danny wants requires an exotic animal license.
Oh, yeah, I want if I could have a bat, I would. Because I love everything about bats. They're adorable, and, truthfully, I'm just like, maybe my calling is to just, like, go to a bat sanctuary and work there for the rest of my life. Then I'll be fulfilled. Because I just love them.
There were some mummies just hanging out at, like, a cafe table.
There were, I saw that. But yeah. If I could have any animal in the world, it'd probably be a bat. Just because I love everything about... I love the giant flying foxes, like the fruit bats. They're fucking adorable. And they're giant, and they're just amazing. So, yeah. Bats are the thing. Yeah, that's what they're called. They're called a red panda. Oh, red panda! I thought for a second, I'm like, wait, red panda bat. That's not what it's called. But yeah, red pandas are so cute.
This is the scene you guys were talking about.
Yeah. This was the one that, when I saw it as a kid, I was like, what the fuck? And because if you really think about this scene, it's pretty dark. And it's pretty messed up.
Is him having a wallet chain that surprising, Cameron?
It seems right. Oh, that's her friend.
Ooh. Oh yeah, they're all getting like their life sucked out of them by Caliban.
Calabar.
Ooh.
They just put a water bottle and shook it and then filmed it to get that tornado effect.
This movie just reminds me of like a very long episode of Goosebumps.
Mm-hmm.
So is he supposed to be a scarecrow?
It's what his like warlock form, I guess, is supposed to look like. Also, I do want to give kudos to this performer for doing this voice and putting on this character and stuff, because it's actually very good. It might be cheesy now, but when I was a kid, I really was into this.
Tom, I will do that. You're not the first person to ask about that, so I'll do that soon. I can talk about records all day long, so.
Yeah, he said that could happen. Zip, not a zero. Goose eggs.
It looks like the prosthetic for his mouth like kind of goes into
It
like
does,
the
yeah.
inner parts of his
Mhm.
lips. I can't imagine.
Having like spirit gum like right in here.
And still just acting the hell out of it.
Yeah.
I would just be like,
Right?
His contacts are pretty sweet too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Oh no!
Nice job.
Wait, does that mean he's like dead forever?
Yeah.
Oh no.
She hasn't been born that's quick enough to catch a Cromwell.
Grandma, you're 300. Check your ego. He might get you.
Family alone. I'm out of here. Wastrel youth of benighted hours, beady vapors by my power.
Oh, now you're a witch.
No, she fucked it up. See, this is why you practice.
Evie, call mom.
This is your last chance. Give me the color.
Never. Keep your brother and sister back.
Oh, the haunting, yeah.
See, this is the shit I didn't like.
That he did that to her? Well, they used to be a thing.
Oh, I know. But that's not what I mean. I mean,
Oh.
watching this as a kid, watching them get taken the fuck out.
Oh.
Or I was like, Jesus Christ. They're watching them get, you know.
Yeah.
They're not killed or anything, but they are now incapacitated and can't help them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's
I
up
mean,
to the kids.
especially explaining, this ties back into my weird mummy fear, especially explaining that they are still aware, so they're
Yes,
just
they
sitting
are.
there frozen, feeling and watching and hearing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Yeah, that moment that she has with her grandma there where she's telling her to go, and you see that she just freezes there after that. I'm like, that's fucked. Like, you're essentially kind of watching her die in a sense, because you cannot talk to them anymore. So yeah, don't like it. When I was a kid, I was like, fuck that noise.
Tom, I watched Halloween Kills last night.
Notice his tone of voice as he says that.
He's gonna get mommy and grandma back.
It's a very weird way to go after the first Halloween movie.
There's some things we need to get.
I need to watch it again. I had expectations going in, and I think I need to watch it again without expectations.
Getting the talisman lit is our only.
It almost seems like
Grandma, you're a copy
David Gordon Green started off his career doing more art house films, and I feel like he brought that into this movie in a weird way. I don't know. Marilyn, have you watched it?
Not.
Okay.
I love the first Halloween and the third Halloween, and I will come to defense of Rob Zombie's Halloweens. They're certainly not the best, but I like them enough. I think Rob Zombie is a great director, and he's a fun dude.
Mhm.
So I would rather watch those than like H2O or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's not like a priority list for me. I'm pretty good about avoiding big spoilers,
Mhm.
so nothing has been totally wrecked for me yet. And when I get around to it, I will.
Cool. Did you like the recent one? The
The
2018
2018 one?
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
I was lukewarm. I
I
would
get
watch it again, but not like tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got it. That one seemed to be very hit or miss with everyone. I really enjoy it, but a lot of people, you know, it's kind of they didn't, and I get it. I understand. But it's weird because this one seems to have the adverse. Like, some people I've talked to, like especially Ben, he said that he liked this more than the past one, where I'm the complete opposite. So, I don't know.
I will let you guys know what I thought about it.
Please do. Yes, I would love to. I would love to know.
Danny, did you stay up and watch it too?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Oh, did Danny watch it too?
Yes,
Yeah, I did.
yes.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, it was just that we came home from the con and watched it and then went to bed, and so therefore, you know, we had to get up this morning and get ready and go back and all that stuff. So I didn't get nearly as much sleep as I would have liked, but it's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
I will catch up on sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Because I luckily have only like an hour call time for work tomorrow, so that's good. I have to, like, I go in later than I normally would because of the con and all that stuff. I also asked for that, so I'm just happy that I get to sleep in and kind of chill out before I have to go to work. I probably just should have taken the Sunday off, but
It's fine.
whatever. It feels weird not being there.
Oh, okay. So Ben watched them back to back. I wondered if watching them back to back would make it better. Because it is a direct continuation. It starts like bam, like
That's
at
true.
the end of the first one. So
Hello, Ryan.
Ryan, hey man, how are you doing? I'm always happy when we get a new horror film from franchises that we love. I mean, even if I hate it, I'm glad they made it. So
I know you were just saying, we were just having that discussion about the Resident Evil movie that's coming out.
yeah,
And how you were like, you know, as a Silent Hill fan, I would love to have another shitty fucking Silent Hill film as long as we get one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's shitty, I just want one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Silent Hill fans get nothing, while Resident Evil fans get everything.
Yep, just how it is.
I want new stuff, let it go.
Luke, I'm also with you on that point. So I do want new things. I want new horror movies, but I understand how movie making works nowadays. So I will take a good reboot or a good sequel if that's all I'm gonna get. Because I feel like that, I mean, we got Malignant because James Wan made $1 billion with Aquaman. That's a 1 in a million thing. It doesn't happen a lot. So, but I know, Marilyn, I know you differ on Malignant than I do. But I think Malignant is good for horror fans, though. I mean, besides the Conjuring movies, I can't. What is the last like big budget original horror movie that we got?
The Empty Man?
The Empty Man got shelved. The Empty Man was on the shelf for like 2 years, and then they just fucking like threw it into the theater.
I really liked it, though.
Yeah, The Empty Man's fucking great.
Yeah, I really liked it. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Did you see that one, Marilyn?
No, I'm trying to think. I saw Hollow Man, maybe?
The 2001
Wait.
movie?
No, was it The Empty Man? The one with the girl from Mad Men.
Oh, The Invisible Man.
It's one of them see-through men.
There we go.
Yes. That was great.
The Empty Man.
The Empty Man it's based on a comic. Really, really great. I think it's one of those movies where it went under the radar, and everybody started talking about it online, and now it's slowly like building this cult type of thing. Definitely check it out. I think that's one of the better horror films that has come out in the past like year or two.
Is it shot like a comic book movie? Do they do framing in a comic book style?
No. Mm-mm.
Interesting. Okay.
No. Yeah, it's a very thought-provoking horror film, and there's some genuinely really creepy-ass moments in it. It's on HBO Max, I believe, right now.
Man, is there anybody in here who liked Malignant? Or are you
I'm the
one?
only person that loves. I don't like Malignant. I fucking love Malignant.
You do. Like, you were like, I gotta watch it a third time before I can't watch it anymore.
Well, no, I didn't watch it a third time, but I almost did.
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be great. Thanks.
I'm writing this down.
Okay.
Little kids. What an imagination, huh? Come on.
Luke, are you not watching it because it's a remake, or are you not watching it because you think you might not like it?
Free here. Get in the car.
Oh no, Ben! Yes, thank you, Ben.
Ben liked Malignant too?
Yeah, Ben also thought it was a good time. I'm not alone.
Well, I thought Malignant. Bleh. That was fun. I thought it was cool when it turned into like an action movie, and also there was a lot of really cool body horror possession elements, and possession movies are some of my favorite as far as like breaking down micro genres.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoyed those aspects of it, but as a whole, I think I've said this before. If I rate a movie, either I would watch it again or I wouldn't watch it again. And I would watch it again, but not for a while.
I get you. Hey,
I
that's better than not watching it again.
Didn't I watch it twice with you?
You did watch. You were in and out the second time.
Yeah, but I did basically watch it again.
Yes.
Remember Grandma's stuff?
I don't even know what I think.
You can't remember.
I can't decide what I think of Malignant, to be honest. I don't even really know.
Danny, we're hardly talking about Halloweentown, by the way.
I know.
But Danny seems to think I love Malignant because it is a B movie made with a big budget. But Danny doesn't think that a B movie can be made with a big budget.
Because to me, that's not... That defeats the B movie
Yes,
seal.
but the whole thing is that it is a B movie idea that was given a big budget.
I don't know if you can make a B movie on purpose and have it have the
Of
same
course
quality.
you can.
No, and have it have the same quality.
Okay.
Like, if fucking Tommy Wiseau made The Room, like, knowing what he was making, it wouldn't fucking be the same fucking thing. You know that. The only reason that The Room works as well as it does is because he had no idea what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
Even though he now claims that he did that with the intention all along, which we all know is a lie.
Yeah.
But that's the same mentality I have.
But to me, a B movie is like a ridiculous premise. It's not like a movie that was made and it's bad. It's just a ridiculous premise.
But that also leads into all those dumb fucking movies like Sharknado and like all those dumb B movies that are like that on purpose. That's what it all blends together for me for. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like all those movies that try to be bad on purpose, that's what they all fucking look like to me. And I don't like any of them. Like, I cannot name how many times now we've had people fucking suggest to us, like, Velocipaster.
Lamageddon.
Or fucking Lamageddon. And there's one other one that's also done on purpose. And it's like, people suggest those, and I'm like, look, I understand, that we watch shitty B movies and stuff like that, but that is not the kind of fodder that we're interested in. We're not interested in stuff that is bad for the sake of being bad, because I mean, that's not fun, actually.
It's much more fun when the person sets out with passion to make a good movie,
Yes.
and it comes out bad.
Yes.
That's much more fun.
Yeah.
Because they tried their hardest.
Will you stop, please, messing with your socks?
Sure.
It's driving me nuts. I love you.
Also, Luke, I love you, man. You passed up watching the 4K restoration of Possession to come here and watch Halloweentown with us.
Wait, what the? Okay, that I don't even know how.
Holy shit!
Because Possession, I love. That's one of my favorite movies that you introduced me to on the podcast, and I was like, "This is fantastic."
Yes.
If anybody likes horror movies, this is the one. Because that one scene, I just want to make a scene like that now. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. Love the subway scene. I'm not gonna say any more than that because it's like if you haven't seen it, just fucking watch it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Love that. And I'm sure you know that movie, right, Marilyn?
Remember what Grandma said about our
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times. It's constantly eerie, which is something that I really enjoy in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that. Oh my goodness! Like I remember Will kind of like warned me kind of about the scene in the subway because you talked about.
Well, I don't know how you're going to react to certain things in films. Visceral things, sometimes they really hit you, and then you kind of just you don't want to watch it anymore.
Yeah. That's
so true. I was very wary about that film with you.
Out of my way, Luke.
Do you have that? Are you like that, Marilyn? Is it does visceral things in horror films really kind of get at you?
Definitely mood based. I think that if I'm already having a feeling of stress or anxiety and I sit down to watch something that isn't a known comfort, if I'm going into something new,
Yeah.
and it has scenes that are typically for me, it's like psychological horror that really will make me say, I have to back off of this right now. Physical horror and like the R word. Can you even say that on YouTube?
We do.
We don't care.
Okay. So like rape and murder and stuff typically doesn't mess with me as much as just somebody really getting into your head.
Okay.
But the only time that I have to turn something off is if I start to have an anxiety attack all of a sudden. And then I'm like, I need to back off of this.
Yeah.
And try to revisit it later. And some of the dumbest stuff has given me an anxiety attack. Like watching the Final Destination movies sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially if I have like watched one that I haven't watched in 10 years. And I'm trying to guess what's going to happen. And then I'm like, everybody in this movie dies. And then I'm like, oh God, I'm going to die one day. And so...
Yeah. Hey, that's something that gets me too when I think about that. But it's very like existential films that we watch sometimes that get into like the whole like death and all that. I'm like, oh no, oh God. Luckily, most of the time I can get myself out of it. But sometimes I'm just like, I gotta kind of get away from that right now.
I think the last like existential movie we watched that really fucked with my brain was probably Ghost Story.
Ghost Story's a hard one.
Ghost Story was especially hard just because of all the stuff it deals with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that one fucked with me. There's one movie that I've watched. Me and Will still haven't watched it together. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again. But one movie that I watched once and couldn't watch again was Her. And I think that's because of the stuff that movie also touches upon that gets too real and too fucked up for me to even, like, conceive of it being a real thing, even though it probably is. You know what I mean? Like, Her really fucked me up. I don't know why. It was
system.
It was just the fact that he got left by somebody who wasn't even fucking real. You know what I'm saying? It's just, there's just a lot to that. And another movie that, you know, I used to watch when I was younger that didn't hit me at all, that does now, is Closer. Can't watch that because it deals too much with just real relationship horribleness. But I love that movie. That's not a horror movie, by the way. Like, Closer is not what I would consider a horror movie.
Just to
fucking shit.
Tom.
Alright, you say your piece, I'll say my piece, and that'll be the end of it. Oh, and then Marilyn can say her piece.
Sorry, Marilyn. Yeah. So Danny and I go back and forth with a Serbian film.
It's not working. We lost.
I have read interviews with the filmmakers, and I think that there is artistic merit to the film. I know the film is extreme. I know there's lots of horrible things in it. But I do feel that it was made to shock in the right way, because there's shocking, and then there's shocking to bring attention to something in the real world, and I think that that's what a Serbian film does. Danny does not agree with me.
Hey, I'll say my piece. You say
okay. that's what I feel about that film. I haven't seen it in at least 11 years. But when I watched it, that's how I felt. So, that's how I feel on a Serbian film.
I have seen it, and disagree with Will. I do believe that there are stupid fucking movies that get made maybe with an intended message, maybe with an intended purpose or whatever, and it truthfully gets lost in the shocking nature or whatever the fuck it is they're trying to do. There are many, many movies, in my opinion, that are trying to get a message across with shock value, and it doesn't work because you're too focused on the shock value itself. I think that there's a good balance between the two, and I don't think a Serbian film knows the balance at all. I think I'll just come out and say, I think it's a piece of shit. And I don't think anybody needs to really see it. And if they were really trying to bring attention to how bad it fucking is in Serbia, I really feel like it could have been done better. Maybe not in a different way. If they want to go about it that way, that's fine. But they could have done it better. That's all I'll say about it. But yeah, I think it's a shit film. I think it's a dumb, shitty shock film, just like August Underground and all that other dumb bullshit. Your turn, Marilyn.
Marilyn?
Have not seen it. I will not see it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel a need to protect myself. I know what my limits are as far as things that will stick with me for too long. And I have heard just enough about it to let me know that that's not an avenue that I want to walk down.
Yeah.
I think that I've seen shocking things before, real life and in film. And I think that when it is shocking enough to be that more people are talking about them being shocked because of this thing and not about, holy shit, I can't believe this kind of thing really happens, the message has been lost and it doesn't have any merit to me. Artistically, it could still exist. Joel Peter Wicken is a photographer who used actual cadavers and stuff to create art with also living props. And that's nasty and that's fucked up, especially if you didn't have the permission of those people to do that. But it is still an artistic piece. But I don't want to look at his pictures, especially if I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
So I think that although I do understand that some people will find artistic value in the fact that a camera was rolling and a story was being told, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has any value to me personally.
Yep. Which is that's exactly how it should be. It's just like, I know what that isn't for me. I don't need to go down that road. And especially like that, there are films where it's like you need to be in a mood to watch that film. If you decide that you want to watch that film. Also, I watched a Serbian film when I was in that head space, when I was watching all the most fucked up shit I could watch when I was younger. So I think that is another thing. Like, with August Underground, I haven't seen that. I know what it is, but I haven't seen it. I think that movie, like, if you're watching it, you need to be a young person who is exploring all the most extreme horror films. If you're an older person and you're just like, I like this movie, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, why do you like this? It's just a woman being tortured for like 90 minutes. But I think if you're a young person exploring the darker ends of horror, that's okay. But I don't know, that's just me. I mean, I wouldn't watch that now. And if I would have, I may have watched it if I would have found it back then, but I didn't. So, I don't know.
It's like if somebody would have slipped that into the VCR when I was in my Faces of Death stage, then it maybe would have flown, and also my brain would have been less tainted by the real life horrors that I've seen for me to be able to digest it and then leave it in the past. I don't believe that I would be able to do that now.
Yes. Yeah. Now it's like some of that stuff, it'll just stick. It'll just be with you. Like, I know there's a lot of things that I've seen in more extreme horror films that is just in my brain, and I'm like, yeah, that's just there forever. I'm not going to be able to get rid of that, but I just know that I'm not going to watch more things like that now. It's a weird thing being a horror fan, and
I need to point out, though, how ironic it is that we're discussing this shit
Well,
on a family-friendly stream.
I know, this was the family horror stream.
I'm the one who asked too. I was like, have you guys thought about watching a family-friendly horror
Have
movie?
you guys thought about watching something not fucked up? Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea, huh? No, it's fine. I just find it extremely hilarious
It's funny.
that it gets brought up during this. We don't care. We're not really big into censoring ourselves on this. So.
I don't want to do that at all. Do you like Luke better like this?
I do.
You do?
I like him so much better as his real self.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
Although I do miss his teddy boy hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the same kid?
Mhm.
Just in makeup?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do that.
And he even says, if you come back, we'll hang out. You know what I mean? He's not a dick.
Yeah.
He was only a dick when he was hot. Funny how that works. Yeah, the guinea pig movies too. It's so funny while we're doing the podcast, people message us like things to show to each other, and I think you were messaged shit to send to show to me, and somebody said guinea pig, and I was just like, look, the point isn't to traumatize me. Like the point is just for us to show each other shit we wouldn't normally watch. That's a bit much, so.
Well, I did have a few movies on my list to show you that I kind of knew you may not like, but I still wanted your opinion on.
Well, then I guess you're just gonna have to...
Which was the one I couldn't get through?
Visitor Q.
That's right, yeah.
I mean, it's understandable that you couldn't watch Visitor Q.
Yeah, God bless anybody who can watch Visitor Q, because if you want shocking, that's definitely it.
I mean, the movie opens up with incest. I mean...
Oh yeah, as soon as that was established, I went, wait, they're related? And you went, yeah, and I went, turn it off.
Yeah.
Can't.
Yeah.
It's too much. Just don't like that shit.
You guys ever watch Barney?
Huh? What?
I have not watched Barney's in a very, very long time.
Well, do you remember the Barney bag?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
Take a look in the Barney bag.
He would
Something.
he would pull shit. Yeah, he'd pull all
Yeah.
kinds of shit out of that thing.
Oh.
It was like that. It was like it held all kinds of shit that it wouldn't,
Was it sentient like that bag? Did it move around?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think Barney had to manifest it.
Okay. So Barney had magic.
Yeah. Yeah, Barney was a magic dinosaur. He could fucking talk. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, he could talk, but that doesn't mean that he can do magic.
Yeah, he could.
Like
Look,
if a dog
Barney
talks,
is a dinosaur from our imagination.
Yeah,
when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation.
You guys remembered way too much about Barney.
I just watched a lot of Barney when I was
I mean, I loved Barney as a kid, but all I remember now is what he looks like and Clean Up.
Yeah, Clean Up.
That's it.
Clean Up. Miss Coxsmith hasn't heard
Ruined.
of
Miss Coxsmith, Visitor Q is not for everyone. It's a Takashi Miike film, and it's Takashi Miike at his most depraved. So if you want to go down that road, go right ahead. But be warned, it's a very depraved film.
Is it Q like the letter Q or Q-U-E-U-E like I'm standing in line?
It's Q the letter Q.
Mm-hmm.
It's up there with Ichi the Killer. In the amount of depravity.
Yeah.
Maybe even worse.
Yeah, that's actually possible.
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen Ichi.
Oh, I know of Ichi.
Yeah.
And that's one of those films that I'm like, wait, no, that's going to be upsetting.
Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah.
I remember the
Ichi
Barney
gets a
movies.
pass for me because I love the costumes in that movie, and Kakihara is one of my style icons.
Oh, yeah? Okay. There is pretty awesome costuming in that film.
What, in Visitor
Yeah,
Q?
I told Dani, no, in Ichi,
Mm.
I described Dani how the film opens, and she went,
Nope.
nope, not gonna do that. I mean, you know, when your title comes out of a puddle of semen, it's kind of hard. You kind of know if you want to watch that movie or not from hearing that.
Sorry, I gotta excuse myself to potty.
Okay, all right,
I'll be back.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, Luke, watch Ichi. I think you'll enjoy it. So Marilyn, I'm
What
kinda
did you guys think about Halloweentown?
Exactly, right? Did you guys love the family film that we watched, and then we talked about a bunch of horrible, horrible extreme horror films for the last 30 minutes? Marilyn, so you like Ichi the Killer.
I do.
It's just that's interesting to me because I feel like you wouldn't from what I know about you.
Oh, I don't know how to explain myself very often, but I will say that that is one of the movies that I was introduced to when I started to get into foreign horror
Okay.
fairly early on. And that particular type of violence, there are a few things that really make me wince,
Yeah.
but nothing that will make me turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
And sexual violence is one of those things that very rarely makes me fully step away.
Okay. All right. I just that's I guess because of what we talked about before on a past stream where I guess the sex scenes in film which you don't feel are very needed. I thought that would also translate to sexual violence.
No, I was more referring to like in a comedy film when people are doing it, or like when you are telling the story of two people who love each other and for some reason they need to have sex. Like I know that they love each other and I'm assuming that they're intimate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when it doesn't typically feel as if it lends itself to plot advancement.
Okay.
And I don't want to watch people I don't know have sex. I don't want to watch most of the people I know have sex either, but
Yeah, I would say the same. I would say the same.
I do.
Okay, I guess it's just in films. So I guess I was unfairly thinking that you had the same type of thing.
no, I mean, and that's fair too, especially if I don't want to watch people having sex in movies, but if it's showing me how much of a monster this person really is, then I consider that to be plot advancement
Yeah.
or character development.
Mm-hmm.
And that is often fair game.
Yeah.
But even when I don't think it adds anything, it won't completely remove me from the movie.
Okay. That's cool. I just because this came to mind for whatever reason. Have you seen Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer?
Yes. When they first put it on Netflix, like quite a while ago, I didn't turn it off, but I haven't turned it back on. So I finished it, and I was like, oh, this made me feel icky.
Yes.
But I haven't revisited it, and I have had a couple of friends who have said, oh, I love that movie, and I've been like, you're a fucking problem.
Yeah. If it like what I say about it is I'm like, it's a great film. Not a film I need to ever watch again though.
You won't even watch it again with me.
I won't watch it with Dani. She wants to watch it and I'm like, you can watch it by yourself.
That's like the only movie you won't watch with me.
Well, because it's one of the few movies that has left me with a fucking sinking, gross feeling in my stomach.
Well, now you know how I feel.
And yeah, Luke, you didn't like it. Luke thought it was pretty dull.
What was dull?
Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Tom, you keep saying Justin. I don't know if there's no Justin here. I don't know if you're talking
Justin?
to me. But my favorite Friday the 13th is part 4. Do you have one, Marilyn?
Yeah, what's the one where lightning, is that 6? Lightning makes him become a zombie man?
Ugh. That is 6. Yes. The one.
6. 6 is my favorite.
Okay, 6 is pretty great. 6 is
It's
awesome.
totally ridiculous. It's blast. If I remember correctly, the soundtrack is very like 2000 or 1998 or whatever, like metal type music.
Yeah, I think Alice Cooper even has a song in that one. The Man Behind the Mask or whatever. Yeah.
Very on the nose.
Yeah. And also 6 was the first one to like really like bring comedy into the series. Like it was very comedic, which I think works really well with Jason, and you know, playing it straight works, but the comedy also added a lot to it. Oh, you're fine, Tom. You're good. Will. I like Will. Whatever.
You know, fuckhead, whatever you want to call him. That's
Don't
fine.
call me fuckhead.
I do.
You can. I live with you. Did you want to show that?
I did, if it's okay.
Sure.
So we bought an art piece at the con, and I kind of wanted to share it because it's really cool. And while I show it, Will explain what it is.
Yes.
So, look at that. It's Toxie!
It's Toxie!
Ah.
So, there was a gentleman at FearCon who was selling these. They're wooden, but then he uses epoxy to cover them. This also glows in the dark.
Yep.
So we saw it and we needed it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just thought that was really cool. I thought people would enjoy that.
Yes.
I'm very proud of it.
I love it. I'm just glad we have it now.
And also this, the artist who made this, also made a really cool full-size, like, table that also has Toxie on it, and it's also, like, framed in the like, green goo, and it also glows in the dark, and he was having a raffle for that, so fingers crossed, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've checked your phone.
No, I have not gotten any type of call or
Aw.
anything, so we may not have won the raffle.
Well, that's it. I haven't checked my phone, so I don't
Yeah.
know if I won the other raffle.
Oh, hey, thank you. Sorry, I just saw an email. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew gave us $6.66.
Oh my god, thank you, Andrew. That's awesome. That's amazing. We both got entered into raffles because we bought things. And I bought a mask, which maybe I could show that off in a little bit.
Sure.
But I bought a mask while I was there because, one, the woman who makes them is really, really nice. And she makes them all by hand, and she casts them all herself, and they're really pretty. And I'll show it later. But when you buy one of her masks, for every $10 that you spend on one of her masks, you get entered into a raffle for a master mask that she made, which is kind of like a black half skull, and it's got horns that come up out of the top of it, which it's really pretty. It's really neat, and I'm really hoping that I win that raffle because that would be great.
Yes.
But yeah, so we've had a good time at the con. It was met some people, got some good pictures.
Yeah.
And there was the vendor hall was fun. However, so I don't know. This is a little off topic. I don't know how popular or how populous Skatelands are. I mean, you've been to Skateland? I didn't even know they had Skateland in the East Coast.
Yeah.
And Skateland is just a skate rink. And it's just a company. And here's the only reason I bring it up.
Yeah, it's a very interesting segue.
Yeah, and guess what? Now I completely forgot why I did.
No!
So I
didn't.
didn't even know Skateland was a company. We had one in Dallas, or in Carrollton specifically, Josie, which was the name of the street, Josie Skateland.
Oh wow!
And I grew up going there.
Oh, awesome! See,
Okay.
Skateland's the thing. What was I talking about before that though?
The vendor's
Masks.
room? Masks? Where were you going
I
with
have
that?
no idea. Holy shit! I'm so sorry, everybody. Holy shit. I mean, granted, I did just take a hit, so sorry. I'm fucking useless to everybody. At
Short-term
this point.
memory. Whoosh.
Like, believe me, I'm better like this than not like this.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody had seen Halloweentown before we watched it tonight. So you either like it or you don't. I would say, what did you guys think? But I feel like we've all seen it.
It's running dundle.
That's the one we went to, Tom. We went to that for Danny's birthday in 2020.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was fun. I had fun. Like, no one else fucking skated.
Me and you.
Except for
And I almost fell. Oh my god, like, I'm a horrible skater. Or, well, not skateboarding, but on roller skates.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's really different. Like, you can see, so you understand my hesitance about learning to skateboard.
Yeah.
Because it's different. It's way different.
Yes. Yeah.
Bite me next time.
Huh?
We would if we still lived there, but we don't.
Marilyn, any extreme sports in your life?
Well, okay. So I used to inline skate, rollerblading, like
Okay.
when I was little, and it was super popular and everyone was doing it in the 90s. But I geared up. I had like the wrist protectors and the elbow pads, 6 helmets or something.
Mhm.
But as an adult, I have not tried to do that. I hike,
Oh.
and sometimes I'll hike on like ledges and stuff, but that's just, I think, part of living where I live. I wouldn't call it extreme, although there are the possibility of stumbling down a mountain or stepping on a cactus or getting attacked from behind by a cougar. That's just part of the way of life.
Yeah.
But I don't skateboard. I'm very clumsy. I have no balance. I'm blind out of my right eye. There's a whole series of reasons why I should never attempt to be extreme.
Okay. All right.
Understandable.
Good night to you, Dave. Thanks for joining us, man.
Just to catch up, Tom asked us what we're being for Halloween.
Oh.
I just wanted to address that, just, you know.
Well, we said that earlier. I'm gonna be Herbert West from Reanimator.
And I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to be. I have no idea yet.
Yeah.
I, truthfully, because my sister always has a really big Halloween party the day before Halloween. Yeah, here's the envelope.
Oh, yeah.
So my sister themes her her Halloween party every year, and what was it last time?
Last year it was Mad Max themed.
Mad Max themed, and then at one point, I think before that, it was a space station that was themed as well, and so she just does that every time, just as a fun Halloween party type thing. They always do the whole outside of their house and the entire interior of their house too, which is kind of impressive and nuts. But anyway, this year it's mad science themed, and
I'm just covering up their address.
Yeah,
they send out they put a whole package together as a whole like letter inviting us and everything.
We have lanyards that allow us access to the party and to the laboratory itself. The name of the labs is Savar or
Save Our
Labs.
Yeah.
Which the name of their what was it, of their space station was called Save Our, because it was like Save Our Station, which I think is kind of cute. But yeah, they do that every Halloween, and we try to dress on theme, just to help out. So it's Mad Science theme. So you're
even though last year it was Mad Max and I was Ernest.
Yeah, well, but you planned that before.
True.
That was already pre-planned.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna be Herbert West,
Yes.
and I'm probably gonna end up just being some sort of like weird creation. I don't know. We'll think of something.
Yeah.
I'll think of something. But yeah, so that's fun.
So my mind is going a mile a minute trying to think of Reanimator specific things that you could be, like just a head.
Yeah.
Or a dead cat.
True.
That's
True. You could be just a zombie.
True.
I mean, you'd have to be naked though. That's not gonna work.
I don't want to be that.
I
If that's alright with you.
was thinking, I was like, she could be Barbara Crampton's character, but then I was like, there's not really, she doesn't really dress in a certain way or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure.
No, like I said, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
In Reanimator, the zombie that gets up, I think he's the first one that gets up, and he walks away, and you see his back.
Uh-huh.
That's some of my favorite movie makeup of all time because it shows where the blood has pooled on his back as he's been laying dead. And I think that that is such a cool detail that, you know, a zombie is typically just like, ugh, veins and some blue skin.
Mm-hmm.
But like, that is real corpse makeup.
Oh, yeah.
And not like the metal corpse makeup, but yeah.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. I think we recently saw Bride of Reanimator as well, and I had never seen that before, and it's just like, it's such a great pairing of films. Like they're just I don't know, like Reanimator, people love Reanimator, but it's never talked about as like one of the like really great horror films. At least I don't feel that way. Like, you know, the horror community loves it, but there's a lot of horror films that are talked about as like the best ones, and I think that should be in like the top 10. Like, it's just really good, and it especially with like what you said with like the special effects and just everything. I mean, it's based on a Lovecraft story, and it's just, it should be up there. But go as David Byrne. Is it Byrne? Byrne?
I don't know.
He is from Baltimore.
Guy from the Talking Heads?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, because he's in it, right?
No,
Wait,
because Luke said I should be a talking head.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Sorry. We watched something where somebody cameoed recently. Remember?
Where
they pull. Well, no, I don't know who it is, but remember you said that was the lead singer of blah blah blah, where they like pull him out of his car.
Oh, it was the Disorderlies.
That's right.
It was the singer of Cheap Trick. Yeah. Tom, I'm not really into urbex. No.
He never really was.
I mean, it was a thing that I just did, and it was fun for a while, but it kind of gets old, I feel. But yeah.
It's like everything.
just like us.
Yep. Old now.
Yeah.
Mostly put urban exploration behind me as well. There's one thing that I would still like to do, and that's the Titan missile silo here in Colorado. It's mostly flooded, which is unfortunate, but there are a few times during extreme drought over the last like 20 years that it's been, you can like wade through it in like wader boots. And it's got almost all of the equipment in there as far as like the buttons for the launch pad and things like that. And the moving ceiling doesn't open anymore. It's buried under like 6 feet of dirt. But you could still, when you're in there, see the moving ceiling that was going to open to let the missile out to do whatever horrible thing the government wanted to do. So the Titan 2B missile silo is the one thing that I would risk tetanus and a broken arm for still.
Is it, do they have security and stuff so people don't go in there?
It's on somebody's private cow pasture.
Okay.
But the land above it, and I guess technically everything that's underground too, is now owned by this cattle rancher. So he doesn't want you on his land, but it's not protected by the government.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess that's okay. I guess you can still sneak on there. Or maybe I don't know. I would assume a person like that would like have guns.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yeah. I would not risk that.
No, I wouldn't want to risk that. I didn't ever want to go anywhere where I thought I might be shot.
Yeah. No. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Tom, I still do photography. Zombie Trill on Instagram. Speaking of social media,
you also
Marilyn.
I was gonna say you also have your own website, hun.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, I do have my own website, willkrupinski.com. I sell prints.
There you go.
And my photo zine, Drunk Bastard.
Yeah, maybe plug your actual website and
Yeah,
your fucking social
plug
media.
my products that I actually have.
Yeah. Anyway, Marilyn.
Well, I didn't know that you sold prints. That's really cool.
Yes. Yep. I have a bunch of them on my site /web store.
Yeah,
Awesome.
see, you just never plug that shit because you're just not.
I'm a terrible businessman.
You are. We are not good at that kind of thing. We could maybe be bigger if we were better at fucking like promoting ourselves.
That's why Ben always tries to help me out. Ben's like, Will, where can I get that fine zine that you do?
Yeah, and we appreciate that so
Thank
much.
you, Ben.
By
Yes.
the way, like, because seriously, we're not like if you guys are good at promoting, like, promote the fuck out of us if you really feel like, because we are shit at it. We are not very good at it. We're artists, not not business people. It's just really kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Because it's
hard to toot your own horn.
It is.
Well, I mean, it's hard to do it without feeling like grimy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to do it without feeling like you're giving up part of yourself. You know what I mean? Which we are very much not about doing. We're not about becoming completely different fucking people to be successful on YouTube.
Well, to me, it just feels weird to just, like, talk to somebody and be like, hey, I do this thing, and you can give me money for this thing.
Yeah, we're not,
just...
we're not good at e-begging either.
Yeah.
Just not super good at it.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, if you want to give us money to continue to do our stuff, that's cool. If you don't, that's also cool. There you go. You know? We understand if you can't, like, you know, donate and help us out, because, you know, there are plenty of things that, you know, we watch that we would love to donate to that we often can as well, so it's not like we don't understand that position.
Yes.
So we just, then that's the thing, that's why we just ask that you, like, show up and, like, be like, hi, or whatever, you know, when I pop in for, like, a minute, it means a lot to us.
Yeah.
I mean, just interacting with the streams at all, commenting on the video after the fact, whatever you want to do. But I mean, we're just really not good at being like, comment, and subscribe. That's just not us. You know what I mean?
Links down below.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're just not. It's not ever gonna be us either.
No.
So we're doing our best.
Yeah. Tom, no longer on the East Coast. No.
No, we're in the desert.
Yeah.
In Arizona.
Yeah.
But that's all we'll disclose. Sorry.
Yes.
That's all we ever feel comfortable disclosing, because people can get weird.
Yes.
Not that you're weird.
As we were saying,
sorry.
Marilyn is very active on social media as well.
Yes, that's what we were talking about.
Yes.
Marilyn.
Oh yeah, it's me. Well, if you enjoy my particular brand of humor, my Twitter handle is @ScaryMarilyn, MARILYNN.
There's 2 N's.
Double N. How long have you been going by Scary Marilyn?
Yeah.
So, a couple of my friends called me Scary in elementary school because I was obsessed with the Spice Girls, and I was like, I want to be Scary Spice. And then there was a period of time where I went by Marilyn the Great, which made me feel like some sort of magician.
Yeah.
I don't do any magic. That was just something that I thought was fun. And then Scary Marilyn, I guess I fully adopted in 2012.
Okay.
And it's sort of a brand as far as, like, that's who I am online.
Yeah.
But really, it's just me.
Yeah. You also have the rhyming, which is great. Right? Scare mare? Right?
Oh,
I know, she was confused just like I was. I'm like, where the fuck are you going with that? I don't know.
I mean, when I first, read your name, that's what popped into my brain, is the rhyming aspect of it.
Usually rhymes begin and end with the rhyme. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
He's a special soul. Will's a gentle, special soul, and we're gonna treat him as such because that's what he deserves.
Gentle, special soul. I'll try not to take that in a bad way.
No, not at all.
a lot of people for short have adopted Scarolyn, and I think that's adorable.
Ah, okay.
Scary,
Luke, Scary Mary.
Scary Mary, I
Yeah.
like that.
Tom, yes! Cow Decapitation is one of my favorite bands. I assume since you also like Slayer, you probably like a lot of death metal. So, awesome.
Will is good, soft cinnamon roll. That is you.
Aww.
I love that.
Okay.
you're like, no, I'm a man, goddammit.
I'm a man!
I listen to fucking
I'm
death
a
metal.
fucking cinnamon roll with nails stuck in it.
Alright, fine. That is you. Oh my god. Why is that you?
Oh no.
Holy shit.
I'm a baked good pinhead.
You are. With, like, black nail polish.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Does
Anyway,
Pinhead have black nail polish? I think he does, or blue nails. Does he have blue nails?
I think he does, because he's like kind of dead. So,
who does?
Pinhead.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Manly cinnamon.
Man, thank you, Miss Cogsmith. Luke, Will is Will. Thank you, Luke. I am not vegan anymore, Tom. I am pescatarian at this point. I do eat seafood now.
Yep.
But veggies and seafood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Do
kind
you
of
like seafood with cheese? I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, it's
No. I love cheese, but I try not to eat a lot of it because my body doesn't love cheese.
That's true.
So.
But would you put like a slice of American cheese on top of like a Long John Silver's cod or something?
No.
No, but I would do that.
American cheese doesn't go in my body. I don't eat American cheese.
American cheese goes in this body.
Yeah, Danny loves the American cheese, not me.
I was raised on the trash.
I mean, so was I, but I decided I'm not gonna eat that shit no more.
I can't.
It's not cheese.
Oh, it's great.
It's cheese product.
I don't fucking care.
I know. I look. I don't begrudge anyone that eats it. I just don't want to eat it.
No, I get it, and I fucking think it's awesome that you have the willpower to not, cause like, it's just hard.
Yeah, but I'll eat all this fucking chocolate that we got behind us.
You'll eat a lot of crab dip.
Crab dip.
Holy shit! And that is just cheese.
Crab dip.
Cheese and fucking.
Do you have good seafood in Colorado?
I wouldn't know. I
You
don't eat seafood.
Oh.
No sushi. Holy shit.
Do you have any weird dietary stuff, or is it just are you allergic, or
She doesn't fucking like it.
you don't like it?
I just fucking like it. That's it.
Okay.
I don't like fish, and I don't like bird meat either.
Bird meat.
Bird meat.
Mm-mm.
So no turkey and no chicken.
I like to say I don't like fish and I don't like birds.
Okay.
I don't know why I have to say it with a southern accent, but
But cows, are cows a thing for you?
yes, I do eat red meat.
Okay.
I was a vegetarian for a long time, but I am not any longer.
Gotcha.
Yeah, cause fuck that. I'm kidding. I'm just fucking with
Some
you.
people have to stop being vegetarians for health reasons.
I was basically pescatarian with you
Yeah.
for 3 years.
Yeah, we move here and Danny just throws all the shit away.
No, it was gradual. It was fucking gradual.
Yeah.
Am I no?
Nothing good has ever come from the ocean. Ben, what about Godzilla? Okay?
Oh.
What about Godzilla?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just leave it there.
I would eat Godzilla.
No, you can't eat Godzilla.
Oh, Will's
I thought
so
that's what you were
sad.
asking.
No, Ben said nothing good has ever come from the ocean, and I'm saying Godzilla is good, and he has come from the ocean. I think. Yeah.
I thought you meant good as in delicious, and
No.
I'll try Godzilla. I will try, like alligator or snake. Why not Godzilla?
Dude, alligator
Godzilla is full of radiation, by the way.
That's true.
I don't know if you want to eat Godzilla.
Aren't we all?
That's true.
Yes.
Fucking, I've had alligator, by the way. It's fucking delicious. Love it.
Alligator seems weird to me.
No, I'll take you. Oh, we can go
Somebody
now.
told me it tastes like the swamp.
It's gamey, but it's not swampy.
No? Okay.
I think it tastes like catfish.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's spicy. Maybe it's just the breading I had. I don't fucking know.
Maybe there's spices in it.
No, but now we can go to fucking the Bass Pro Shop fucking restaurant.
I don't know if I want to eat it.
Why?
It's kind of like frog. I don't know if I want to eat. I don't think I want to eat frog.
Well, no, you're not gonna eat that. Well, they have fish there, so you're fine. I don't know. Anyone could back me up on the seafood restaurant at Bass Pro Shop. I've been there, and it's really good. Oh, see, wait, Luke's had frogs?
It's like chicken and fish put together. That's interesting. That's a weird.
See, that kind of fucks me
it's
up.
weird.
I don't know how I feel about that. Have you
Yeah.
had frog, Marilyn?
So the texture, I would say, is very fishy. But the flavor is unlike anything I've ever had before. It just tastes like frog.
Okay.
Ah, That's weird. It weirds me out. I don't know
All right.
why. Look at Tom's like, I'm
Oh.
fucking out.
Tom, are you sad that I'm not vegan anymore? I'm kind of sad that I'm not vegan anymore sometimes. I will not eat octopus anymore, or any, what are they called?
Squid?
Calamari? Squid and octopus are part of the same family.
Mhm.
I can't remember what they're called.
Oh, I can't remember either. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna eat them anymore.
I pay attention too much to the octopus in my living room videos.
Yeah. They're very smart.
Oh. Well, I, like most people, don't give a shit what they put in their mouth as long as it's legal.
We still talking about food?
We're talking about, yeah. Yeah, we're talking about whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like whatever someone else eats, like, I don't care.
Well, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't, whatever you want to eat. I'm not gonna tell you how to live.
That's all I'm saying. It's just like, it affects me none.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect my life, so I
Yeah.
just, like, whatever. Okay, so
Woodford
it's
Reserve.
it's okay. If you want to blame anyone, blame me. The reason he's pescatarian now is because of me. I asked him to eat sushi when we had to go our separate ways.
Oh, yeah, and we had sushi.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You were pretty happy after you had sushi, though.
Sushi's good. What am I gonna say?
Sorry.
What am I gonna say? Sushi's good.
Yeah, sorry. You can blame me. I don't care.
Yeah.
People blame me for all kinds of shit when it comes to this
It's fine.
fucking shit, so
It's fine.
whatever.
It's fine. So Marilyn, what's next on your October viewing list, if you have one?
Yes.
So, what did I start the other day? Oh, I started House of Wax the other day,
Oh.
and it reminded me that I want to go through all of the Dark Castle stuff again.
Yeah.
Because I know we've talked before about how much I love the House on Haunted Hill,
Yeah.
and I just want to go through Dark Castle again and kind of, have that good nostalgia feeling. And also, I wouldn't typically watch them. They're not like the horror movies that I'm going to sit down in April and watch. So I think this is a good excuse for me to really dive into what they were able to make and hopefully continue to make.
Yeah. Did you say sit down in April?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that, like, this is not the type of movie that I would sit down in April and watch
Yeah.
the Dark Castle series. It gives me an excuse to watch them all back to back
Oh,
again.
you mean like
Yeah.
random? Okay, I was like, what happens in
Oh,
April that
yeah.
you would watch horror movies?
You've heard of No Shave November. I do no
Some
horror
shit
movies
happened
April.
in April. Squids make good rum. I don't know.
What?
I don't know if that's a joke. Sometimes. Is that a Squid Game?
Hey, Steve, by
Joke.
the way.
Oh yeah, hello Steve. Yeah, is that a Squid Game joke? I'm just kidding.
Are you gonna stop Ghost Ship after the opening scene?
Yes.
I'll watch the whole thing. I'll watch the whole. I might as well. Once I see that rope cut across, then I know. Grab the popcorn, look at my phone, look up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Ride the lightning.
There you go.
Yes.
I want to watch 13 Ghosts. It's been a while for me since I watched that one.
Yeah, I saw it when we were over at Mom's, baking.
Mhm.
I saw the Sci-Fi Channel was gonna put it on. I was just like, I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
I'd like to watch that. So yeah, that was one that definitely got to me when I was younger.
Oh yeah. I think that's a good one.
It is a good one. Like that one.
And
Yeah.
all of them have excellent soundtracks. And that's
Yeah.
probably
For
just
real.
because of my age, maybe. And I'm like, yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
Sorry, Marilyn. We missed your audio for like a second, then you
Yeah.
came back.
Oh, no. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I think that was our fault. I think that was us more than anything.
We need the chat back though.
I'm getting the chat back.
There's too many windows.
Oh, Luke was talking about Kraken. Okay.
What's Dominion film of 2000?
Dominion 2018. I thought you were talking about the Exorcist film, Dominion.
Dunno.
I'm not sure, Tom. I'm not sure.
Mm.
I if it came out in 2018, I have not seen it. I have seen The Exorcist Dominion though.
Mhm.
So. No.
No,
Okay.
we're wrong.
You are wrong. That's not what I'm talking about.
Stop shoving that into your keyboard.
Where else am I?
I don't care.
Stop putting chocolate wrappers under your keyboard.
Yeah, maybe like don't do that. Maybe don't shove garbage under your keyboard.
Garbage.
Is that how I said it?
No, I'm just
Oh.
saying that.
Okay.
I'm just saying that.
Have you guys tried the Skittles sour shriekers?
I've tried sour Skittles, but I don't know what are shriekers. Is that a
They're this year's Halloween specific Skittles.
Oh.
And they're different flavors, and instead of having the sour powder on the outside that rips up the inside of your mouth, every once in a while, like every fifth Skittle, will just be the same flavor, but highly pumped up with some sort of sour acid something. They're very good if you like Skittles.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Even with acid inside of them?
Well, isn't that what makes things sour? Malic acid or something, I think it's called.
Oh, I guess you're right, yeah. Whenever I think of acid, I just think of burning
Well,
skin.
it is burning your
Yeah.
skin, but
Yeah.
just not to a degree that you can't handle it.
Yeah.
Every fifth Skittle has LSD in it. It's great.
Will would buy that.
Oh, yeah. Give me some cheap LSD. How many Skittles would you have to eat to get a good trip?
Oh, maybe not very many.
Yeah. It's a tab. One Skittle. Yeah, 13 Ghosts is fantastic, Cascus, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Should we call it for the night? We're almost at 3 hours.
Are you sure you don't want to fucking wait till 3 hours and then cap it? I'm just kidding.
That's up to you. It's up to Marilyn. It's up to everyone else here with us. Marilyn might have shit to do. She might not want to sit here and chill.
Yes, she fucking does.
I smelled dinner in the oven, so hang on.
See.
Are you making food, honey? What is it?
Very strange.
Am I allowed to have some too? When will it be ready? The most important questions have been asked.
Okay. Was it good answers?
It's various treats,
Oh.
but I didn't get a straight answer on what it was. It smells great, so it's got to be something good.
Okay.
It'll be ready in about 15 minutes, and I am allowed to have some.
All right.
Oh.
Hey. You get to eat tonight. That's great.
Yeah. Marilyn gets to eat tonight, everybody. Fuck yeah.
We did it!
Yay! Not just Schweppes for dinner.
Yeah.
Only half a bottle, too.
You saved that half of the bottle.
She's rationing.
So okay, we'll stay on for the next few minutes then. Do we have any other fun stories? Marilyn, do you have a fun story?
Fun story, but something somebody said in chat, and I apologize, I don't remember who it was. But somebody said something about The Haunting with Owen Wilson in a negative way, and I want to say that I don't agree with that. Although that movie is not excellent, it is a fun movie. It's got one of the best set dressings of the movies that came out that year. And it's got a star-studded cast.
Yeah.
And it's fun. Ghost children are fun. They talk about purgatory, which, I mean, I don't know specifically how everybody here feels about religious horror, but I love religious horror. And thinking of these sad babies in purgatory and then floating around making faces in the wood is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. I like religious horror because it tends to ask a lot of questions. It tends to be very existential, and I like that. Tom, I will look up Dominion and check it out. So no worries.
So yeah, I just wanted to come in defense of the Owen Wilson The Haunting from 1999, I believe.
I actually like that movie.
Yeah, I think because it was definitely 99 because I think I said this on a previous stream when I went and saw the Blair Witch Project. I then snuck out of that theater and snuck into The Haunting, then watched the end of that. So
And House on Haunted Hill also came out within like that same time period. We had a really great like September, October for horror movies, 99.
Yeah. Is it like every 20 years we get a really awesome bunch of horror movies?
Ooh.
Because I feel like we're in a good horror space right now.
You only say that because of Malignant.
No. We've had a good run. I think they're, you know, especially in the more independent side of things.
Mhm.
There's a lot of very good independent horror films coming out right now.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying that.
Luke, you're gonna get that song stuck in my head. Knock it off.
Wait, that's a song?
It's from Workaholics, remember?
Oh, yes.
And every time he does that, I hear it in my head, and then it gets stuck.
Yeah.
God damn it. God, I was only...
You were 9 in 99.
Yeah, and you were how fucking old?
11.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Big fucking difference.
Hey, I could go and see the Blair Witch Project. I bet you didn't.
I did with my mom. Actually, I'm pretty sure Blair Witch was what we were watching when she had a stroke.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a great story to end the stream on.
Fun fact, my mom had a stroke when we were in a movie theater.
Did she know that she was having a stroke?
No. She wasn't really sure what was going on.
Yeah.
She just knew that she couldn't move and she couldn't hear as well anymore. What's really sad is that she had another one. Well, she says they say she had another one after that, and then after that she was just completely, she couldn't speak. She couldn't really do anything. And I remember her being in bed and me not really being able to like interact with her for a little while, and they were like, she has pneumonia, and I'm like, you're full of shit, she has pneumonia, she can't fucking talk. So yeah, so that was the whole thing. But I say allegedly, because my mom to this day does not believe that she did, which is interesting. I guess the only side effect that she has from that is she can't read maps anymore, like road maps. She can't read the like the small text that like is so close together, just blends together, and it like just all goes into her brain at once, and she said she just can't process it. But other than that, she's all right.
Yeah, she's great.
She's fine. But yeah,
can't read maps. It's such
a
weird like thing.
That's it. That's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was interesting. That was a kind of a weird thing I went through as a kid. I don't think very much about it, but it's just kind of a joke in the family that we have, is that mom does not believe that is what happened. And so I, to this day, ask her, I'm like, well, you couldn't do this, this, and this. What do you think happened? And she'll just go, I don't know. That's mom.
One of the story is, don't lie to your children.
Yeah.
I don't think it made you feel good that you were like, I know what you're telling me is wrong.
No, I knew something was wrong, but I don't think they knew how to explain it to me what was going on, because it is kind of a weird concept to explain to a child. Like, your mom's brain is broken. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you supposed to say?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. To
kind of explain it away. So I don't ever really fault my parents for lies that tried to protect me in a way, because here's the truth has always come out. My parents like have always been honest with me, maybe not at the time, after the fact, sure, and that means something, you know. At least they don't like lie to me and then just like, okay, we'll just leave that lie unchecked.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, you know. But
not just lie to you for a little bit.
Like, parents lie to their fucking kids sometimes. It happens. Sometimes they have to, and as an adult at this point, as an adult woman, I understand. Yeah, lies have to happen sometimes.
Yeah.
I think
Well, that immediately makes me think, like, did you guys grow up with the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, and that got. But yeah, that when I was young, that got blown out of the water for me, because someone in my family was upset with me and basically was like, guess what, none of this shit's real. And I was just like, oh really? So yeah, that was a moment.
Yeah.
In second grade, I lost a tooth and put it underneath my pillow without telling anybody. And when I woke up in the morning, my tooth was still there and my mouth was gross and bloody. And I asked my grandmother, the tooth fairy isn't real? And she said, what do you mean, honey? I said, here's my tooth. I lost it last night and I didn't tell anybody. And she's like, oh, sweetie, you know, I wish you would have told me. You know, we need to make sure your mouth is okay. But yes, you're right. The tooth fairy isn't real. It's been me the whole time. And I said, Santa Claus isn't real too. And she's like, yeah, honey, none of this is real. It's just for fun. And thank goodness for Grandma for just being like, yes, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, you have a bloody pillow now.
Let's go get you a new
Well, I
pillow.
mean, you figured it out. So I feel like if a kid figures it out, you have to be like, you caught me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like, you know.
I feel that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel like I like the idea of Santa. I like the ideas of these things. It's a fun way to make your kids feel like there's magic in the world. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Mhm.
I mean, eventually you have to tell them it's not true, but
Yeah, and eventually you have to tell them that they're adopted.
yeah. But I like it. Like, if we ever have children, I want to do that.
Discuss that somewhere else, guys.
Yeah.
Not for the stream. No.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Um,
I just like to make that face.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking funny.
Myrrh, The Shining is a classic. If GB means goodbye, have a good night.
Yeah.
Joy, I would pick Joy Division for sure over Bauhaus. I can never say that right.
Bauhaus.
Bauhaus. There you go.
I saw somebody with a Joy Division face mask. And
Oh,
I
really?
didn't really know how to feel about
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you're like, what?
I feel like that Joy Division sign is just popular now.
It's the fucking waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just people just
Yeah.
like it, so they wear it.
You know, that's the only reason I know that's what it is.
But I'm not the biggest Joy Division fan ever. I love The Cure more than any of those bands.
Yeah, you do.
But I know a few Joy Division songs, and I very much enjoy them.
Oh, Luke, my mom does the same thing. She doesn't force us, but if she gives you a Christmas gift, it'll say to, and it'll say your name, and it'll say from Santa.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's just, she knows you know it's not real, but she likes to, like, you know.
It's fun.
She likes to be fun, you
Yeah.
know? So, you know?
Yeah.
It's fun. It's not
Yeah.
like I have to leave fucking milk and cookies out for them, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she does, like, say, Santa got that for you, you know? It's...
Did either of you ever leave out, like, things for Santa that were, like, weird that you made up, and, like, you, as you get older, you realize that your parents had to be like, ugh, I gotta, like, I gotta take a bite of this. Like,
No.
Oh.
It was always milk and cookies.
Oh.
I think because my parents are like, it's gonna be milk and fucking cookies.
yeah.
Like, we're gonna eat these.
Leaving stuff out was not part of the Santa tradition at all in my household. But
Oh, okay.
Will, what did you leave out? Because I feel like this was a question
Yeah,
that
no
came
shit.
from
Oh,
a
what the
life
What did you leave
experience.
out for Santa?
Well, I mean, I was like, do all kids do this? It wasn't anything bad. It was like, I had 2 chocolate chips, and I put a bunch of, like, Utz in between them. I put a bunch of, like, potato chips in between them.
You're adorable. I
And-
love that your mom encouraged that behavior. She was like, my son is so creative.
And then now I wonder, it's like, that was probably terrible.
No, she was like, this is great.
That was probably, like, not...
My son's a genius.
Oh, yeah. I made a goddamn...
And I get this bomb ass snack in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
She was probably jazzed. You
Yeah.
don't even know.
My mom did some crazy shit. My mom, it was a tradition in our family that the tree stays bare until the kids go to bed, and then the parents stay up and do the whole tree that night.
Really?
Yeah,
That's-
my mom did that every year when I was a kid.
Holy shit.
I know, it's fucking crazy
It
to
is
think about
because
as an adult.
That's not at all what we did in my family
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
We would get, like, it was a, like, thing. My mom would put on the fucking Muppets Christmas...
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Muppets Christmas tape where they
Yeah.
all sing the songs. And we would get the ornaments out and, like, probably have hot chocolate, I imagine. And put the ornaments on the tree. And it was, like, a whole thing. So, yeah, that's mega weird to me. What about you, Marilyn?
I think the day after Thanksgiving was, or the day before Thanksgiving. Now I can't remember. But one of the Thanksgiving encompassing days was the tree decorating day, and the entire family and any friends that were over for the long weekend or whatever would all take part in it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
I cannot imagine, if there's 6 of us or whatever decorating a tree and having a laugh and listening to music or whatever, like what your mother was going through trying to do it all herself in one night after you guys went to bed.
My mom, I think she just loved the idea of Santa and, like, me having that magic in my life.
Well, maybe she was also like. I don't
And my
know.
mom was a single mom too, so it was like she did it, and I don't know. I mean, now as an adult, it's like, Mom, holy shit, I appreciate you putting that much effort into. And then she woke up at like 6 in the morning when I woke up, so it's like, God damn, you really love me, Mom.
Oh,
It's true.
I love that so much.
Yeah, I would not do that. That's a lot of work.
I wouldn't love my kid that much. I wouldn't do that.
No, I mean, it's just like, I just think like that's what my mom did and that's what she liked to do. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I would do that. That's all I'm saying. I don't know the pickle on the tree, Luke.
I don't know that either, but I like it, and now I might do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a real pickle or like a fake pickle? Because if you leave a real pickle in the tree, I don't really know how to feel about that. I feel like that would get gross.
I wouldn't want our broom
yeah,
smelling
you're
like a pickle.
You're like, no. You're like, I already have a problem with pickles.
Yeah, I don't like pickles.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah.
That's sad. We would lay there awake and listen to my parents wrap presents and eat all the damn cookies. Damn.
I was such a goody two-shoes kid. I never like tried to like bust my mom or anything.
I never tried to bust anyone. I never like opened presents early.
Yeah, no, I didn't look for presents. I didn't do anything like that.
I didn't do anything like that either.
Yeah.
What about you, Marilyn? Did you hunt for presents?
No, I still to this day, I know there's like a couple places. We live in a very small bungalow. There's a couple of places where I assume Ross probably hides gifts for me before he wraps them.
Uh-huh.
I have no interest in seeing them. I feel like I probably felt the same way as a kid. It's just more fun to be surprised at the time of the intended surprise.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
I like being surprised. Being surprised is fun.
It depends.
My mom did tell me a couple years ago that my baby brother, who's 10 years younger than me, opened gifts while she was like at the gas station buying cigarettes or something. So my 20-year-old brother didn't wait for mom to come home on Christmas Day and just opened his gifts. And then when she came home, he was like in his room playing his Xbox, eating popcorn. And she was like, "You didn't even wait for me to open?" He's like, "Yeah, you left." So
I wanted my Xbox.
I didn't want to wait. All right.
I knew what was in here and I really wanted to play this game. So like,
yeah. Damn.
Ben, I don't fucking believe you.
No, Ben's lying.
Ben's lying.
I like that, Luke, though.
Yeah, that's fun.
If you find the pickle, you get a
You know, if I tell my mom that, she's totally gonna do it because my mom
she'll do that.
My mom loves that kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
Holy yeah. If my
do you guys want to see my tiny pickle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that she has a tiny pickle.
And it's like near her where she can just go grab it.
It's important. I like the glowy skeleton.
Yeah. Ooh, I like the big Frankie in the back.
Yeah.
I got psyched out. I digged through one pocket, but it's in the other pocket, I guess.
Oh no.
Yay. Okay. I'm showing off the tiny pickle, honey.
Tiny pickle.
Oh my god,
goodness.
it's so tiny.
It is so tiny.
That's great.
I love that.
That's wonderful.
Try finding that on the tree.
Oh my god, yeah.
See, now we gotta do it.
Now it has to become a tradition.
I'm gonna get one for mom and I'll give it to her.
Do it. We'll find a tiny pickle ornament soon.
Mhm.
Yay.
That's awesome.
If you guys don't find one by like the middle of November, let me know because I think that the Christmas shop up the road for me probably still has a couple of these super tiny ones and I would be happy to send one to you.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
We still need to send Marilyn the thing that I made for her and
Yes,
Ross.
we do. We will do that soon.
Yes, we will. I promise we'll do that.
Yes.
Sorry, I know I mentioned that to you a while back, but you know, fucking spooky season swooped in on me and was like, bye.
Yeah.
I'm glad I get like a little bit of a break tomorrow, sort of.
Kind of.
Okay. Oh, I don't have to get up early, and that's a win to me.
True. That's very true.
Oh goodness, it's been a weekend.
Yes.
It's not even over yet. Still more weekend.
Still more weekend. All right. Well, I guess we should hit the bricks for the night.
Hit the
We normally don't go over 3 hours, but we have. So
Have we?
we're at 3:08.
What's our record?
This is our record.
Oh, okay,
this
cool.
is the longest we've been on.
This is our record. Let's Vanna White it.
Yay, Marilyn, you're here with us breaking our record.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Marilyn, for joining us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
Yay,
Of
of
course.
course.
It was
of
good to
course.
speak verbally and interact with all of my chat buddies too.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, definitely.
Now they all know what you look like. Beware.
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody, about that.
We're all gonna have a talk, all right?
All right. Well, thank you guys. We'll see you probably Tuesday. But please enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we'll see you Tuesday or next Saturday.